Good morning, LCU. This is Sour Power and Ultra. We are here, ready to have some fun time this morning. We want to make sure you guys get to check out the Locale TCG. As always, we got to plug it for Tuffy here. Let's swap over to that. Boom. Guys, we want to make sure you guys check out the Locale TCG universe. There are a ton of cards. We've got the N-Word Boogie, the Tech Protect, the Botched, booster medallions, of course, our lovely Sweet Tea cards, Billy the Fridge, and all sorts of the other hosts, such as our favorite Ultra, and, that guy down here. But be sure to check it out. Link in the description, along with the link to any of the other shows. As always, we want to make sure we get some likes and subscribes. But that being said, let's get moving!
Step up! Step up! Paint on the grill! Sour power! Ultra! Let the chaos out! Got a phone made of screenshots, crowd made of bad takes. Scroll through the circus, watch the ego quake. We poke, we prod, we laugh, we gasp. If you brought thin skin, better log off fast. Welcome to LOL, Kyle Jester, where the wrong crowd feels so right. Jester's privilege, baby, we're dancing on that line tonight. Sour power, ultra in the spotlight, spilling tea that you can't unsee. LOL, Kyle Jester forever. If you're here, you're clowning with me. Woo! Tiptoe on the tightrope, spicy in the group chat. One too many thirst posts. Yeah, we're talking about that. We roast, we toast to the messy and bold. If it's on the timeline, it's part of the show.
Welcome, Kick. We're on with you as well now.
Welcome to LOL, Kyle Jester, where the wrong crowd feels so right. Jester's privilege, baby, we're dancing on that line tonight. Sour power, ultra in the spotlight, spilling tea that you can't unsee. LOL, Kyle Jester forever. If you're here, you're clowning with me. Mask on, mic hot, pull up. Don't pretend it's fun, it's filth, it's foolish, and it's all up in the end. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, LCU? We are here, ready to chat. Ultra, how is it going today, sir?
Good morning, Sour Power. Good morning, Locale Jester. It is another beautiful morning in the LCU. We're here to put on another beautiful show. We got a lot to talk about. We may have some special guests coming in today. And as always, bringing in one of our special guests, who I'm going to bring in a little early today because I need to congratulate both of our interns.
Yes.
White Owl, while we're waiting for Abby, I'm going to bring your ass up here.
Get you guys turned up a little bit.
Congratulations on congratulations on fucking Locale Gold host role,
What's going on?
or intern / host, whatever you want to call it. Congratulations, you're now on a show. How did your first episode of Locale Gold go tonight?
I think it went pretty good. Pretty good.
Did they make
Yeah,
you do
we had
any
a good
crazy
time.
shit? Does Kalo feel threatened by you? Is Kalo even still there?
There we go.
The only one that's threatened to me is Twiggy. I hopped on Nuts earlier. He didn't realize I was on Gold, and he got very upset.
You've got to surprised him on coming in as far as the host role. He wasn't aware.
He thought I was coming on, like, not just hopping in. He thought I was like still competing for Jaws spot, but I was like, bro, I'm just making sure Ja's okay right now. Are you all right?
Yeah, most definitely. That's
What I will say is, you saw what Billy and Nightmare did with Iceman when he was working with them. So, like, if anyone's gonna bring it out of you, like, it's gonna be Nightmare and Billy the Fridge.
Yeah, but Iceman didn't take any of their advice or
That's what I'm
anything.
saying.
Like,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. This time, actually, like you're not an actual crazy person. You're actually sane. So, when you're speaking to the behind the scenes, maybe you can actually learn from your mistakes or understand what you did wrong.
Yeah,
Unlike
for sure.
some other people.
Yeah, no, we
Speaking,
did have a really good show on Gold tonight though. Dude, Kalo's so funny, bro. He's so fucking funny. That guy is crazy, bro.
what did
I
Caleb
love
do
it.
tonight? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think like today was one of those days where I like blanked. I like watched half of live and then I slept up till the show today. So I didn't watch Rewind. I didn't watch Bus. I didn't watch.
Oh my god, you missed a crazy fucking day in the LCU. You missed a
What happened?
fucking
Well, no, I'm being dead ass right now, guys. Like I came back and then like my body, I just had like a shutdown. I just went to fucking bed.
well,
And then
Sour.
like,
Did you miss stuff too?
a little bit. I've been watching some, but I will admit this. I was in VC and I apparently crashed out in there too, so I fell asleep
at
in a
some
VC
point, I
for
can
a
catch you
moment
guys
myself
up,
today.
'cause a lot happened.
why did you crash out in VC, Sour Power?
No, not crash out. Fell asleep.
Oh, you fell asleep.
Oh,
or
I was
you
chatting with
literally
someone and
crashed out.
I must have.
You crashed the fuck out. Okay, like me, I crashed out, bro. I came home and I was just like, yeah, I need to lay the fuck down. But we're up, we're here. I really want to make sure I try my best to be here for as many fucking shows as I can possibly make it to. And I've sorted my sleep schedule so that this shit works. And that's because I'm enjoying it. It's working. Me and Sour, like, we have a pretty good dynamic. Then just Abby, when she's here, I'll congratulate her to her face as well. But she got put on Locale Fire. So technically both of y'all have been placed on shows now that aren't Locale Jester. I know, I've seen both of you tell me that you're not like, you guys want to stick with Jester and you guys like want to keep popping up as much as you can, and I appreciate that because you technically now you have a show to focus on.
Yeah, man.
And it comes quick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like just because I got Intern on Gold, I mean, you never know what happens, and I've been having a lot of fun with you boys. I think it's fucking awesome what you're doing here, and I'm here. I'm here for the ride, man.
And we're really proud to see, like I said, I know personally, I'm really proud to see that, both you guys ended up with a show as well. I've been tagging in the background, wanting to make sure that, like, regardless of what happens, that you guys grow. I mean, part of our thing with doing our little intro thing has been to help you guys, because we like what we saw, right? Like, not every intern is, not every intern's going to be able to, I don't know, just kind of get that boost. And I know it's hard coming in sometimes, not knowing what's going on right up front. So I want to afford that to people in return, understanding how it is. And you guys have stepped up to the challenge plus some.
You guys
Hello,
hear me?
Sweetie.
Hello, we can hear you. Yes.
Hi, Sweetie.
Okay. Well,
Sweetie, we got
How's it
Sweetie
going?
on
How's it
Jester. Woo! Let's go.
well, Phantom is
What's-
missing in action.
Oh
I
my
was wondering
god.
if any of you boys knew anything.
No,
This is
I
my
was
dream
trying
come
to search.
true,
That's why I'm
Sweetie.
looking around a little bit, guys, because I was trying to search to see.
I did know that like earlier, like before I went to sleep, my YouTube wasn't working.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a crash on my phone earlier.
Yeah, YouTube had some kind of hack today where like it was just not working. Like the main thing wasn't working. I don't know what's going on. I think they fixed it, but I mean, you think Phantom might have just overslept? Maybe the fact that his his structure from his job. Maybe that's like getting in his head
Well,
a little
It,
bit.
it could be.
Because
Yeah.
the structure is gone, so like it's harder for him to like, you know.
I don't. He's normally pretty punctual, so it makes me worry. Like, if he's
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm thinking. Because Phantom's not the type of guy to miss a show. Like I've
Well, either
never-
way, he's been through a lot of stress. Even if he
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
Oh fuck
oversleeping,
yeah!
he
Nobody would
deserves
hold
a
it
little
against
break.
him.
He deserves
But-
a little break.
Well, either way,
I've got Dee Dee over there, and she was saying my mic wasn't working, and I was like,
Your
"Oh
mic's
shit! I better
working.
go
Yeah.
ask. I better
your
go
mic's
ask."
working. Mic's working fine here.
yeah, your mic's
Yeah, you
working
sound
fine
fine.
here, and that's why I offered you're free to pop up for now, so that as it gets sorted, at least you can get moving, doing your thing. If someone else wants to host OBS, so that you can pop over.
I'm not
Cool.
gonna
If
lie,
not, you're welcome to
I-
be here too. Like we're fine with
Can I
having you
bring
here.
Dee Dee over here so she has somewhere to be?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
I got you. All right.
Hey,
Hi, Didi. You
Let's
are
hang out
live on
here.
Locale.
Yeah.
You are live on Locale Jester. What's up, Didi? Can we get a camera, please?
Right
guys,
now,
I-
I can't hear anything.
Oh, we
I'm
can
gonna
hear
tell
you.
already audience where we're at.
Hello?
Chat, we haven't gotten a chance to really call you guys out, and you guys have already stacked up because it's been a little bit of time. But I appreciate all you guys down in the chat here. We're sorting things out. Like I said, I saw that Phantom's missing, so I was trying to see if I could find that. But in the meantime, big round of applause for everyone else popping up here. Hello, Dee Dee. How's it going? Yeah, I'm so glad you
All
guys are
right.
popping up over here, though. We are getting it sorted out.
Dee Dee's
Look,
coming
sometimes
over.
things happen. It is what it is. But LCU here. We're all together. We're making it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this: if like, well, now I think I could run OBS. So Sour, God forbid, didn't show up, I would just pick it up. But like if I didn't know OBS, like I would have went straight to Alpha, and I would have sat with you guys because I also want to put myself, like, if I'm waking up, I'm putting myself on screen, baby. Like I'm not waking up for no fucking reason.
Exactly.
I'll make
This
sure
is
the
a hell
show
of a
goes
time.
some way. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
so
I mean, so Sweet Tea, what were you guys gonna do on Alpha today? I mean,
We're gonna talk with Dee Dee. I'm sure he was gonna go over the fucking bus stuff.
the bus stuff was pretty fucking nuts.
but can I ask? Like I said earlier, this was one of those days. Like I barely have one of these days, but I crashed out. I just knocked the fuck out until the show, so I have no idea what happened in the LCU after like an hour into Locale Live.
Okay,
I'm
so
just saying that.
I get on bus. I'd been upset because Amber's been, boo-hooing about Scooter. And like after what happened with the whole him listening in on that one girl's conversation, I was like, this is the third time in like less than 2 weeks that he's fucked over 3 women. Like why and also Amber never fucking really acted like she gave a fuck about me leaving. Like she cried that first day, but she was fine like within the first hour, But she's like, I won't go to fat camp without Scooter. Like a Scooter or a fucking riot. Like we need to all care about Scooter's mental health. After all that she knows that he done to me, I went up there to confront her about it and just like ask her like, I just wanted some fucking closure, honestly, because it's been weighing on me. I just wanted her to like tell me calmly, like what's going on. But when I come up there and ask her, like 30 people of the interns get brought up there. Kim's like, everybody jump on bus, all the
Yes.
interns. And then he
Oh,
calls
that was so
Amberlynn out.
short.
And then Amberlynn, when she comes back, she's like, you know how... Oh, I hate this fucking line, dude.
I'll
she goes-
I'll explain if you don't want to say it.
Well, okay,
What?
why Albert? You go ahead and give the rundown.
Yeah.
So-
Add any little nit and gritty details. that you
It
want us
wasn't
in the audience
interns.
to know.
It was all
Okay.
hosts, but it was literally like 22 hosts in there, and a
There
lot
were
of
a
them
lot of
them. Yeah, they
new.
kept
There
bouncing
were
in and
some
out.
new hosts. There
I
were
generally
some new
thought
hosts.
they were all in a voice call when I saw that. I didn't know they were on the bus itself.
I seen where Kim was like, everybody getting on bus afterwards, but in the main
Yeah.
chat.
So, Sweet Tea did just want closure with Amberlynn, and then it turned into a complete fucking shit show. And yeah, I mean, you're gonna hear about it anyways, so I'll bring it up. Like Sweet Tea was taking a couple puffs of her vape, and then that girl from
I
Glass.
didn't even hit a vape on there.
Well, somebody brought it.
It's a
That girl
thing.
from Glass brought it up, and she was like, "Sweet tea, you're vaping and you're pregnant? What the fuck?"
Yeah, and when
And
the
then-
second I said, oh, well, I'm planning to get an abortion, everybody shut their fucking mouths. That's okay. But me fucking taking a couple hits of vape is not okay, trying to wean myself down for some reason.
Then Steak,
It's
Well,
so
Steak
fucking
came in
hypocritical.
and reamed you. Steak came in and fucking, like, he really tried to fuck you up.
I
with that
got
shit.
something to say about Steak.
What
You
what
know,
did Steak
we
say?
can all
What
get
did
on
Steak
the
say?
high
Sweet
horse.
tea?
He said, oh, I can't believe that's disgusting that you would vape while you're pregnant. You know, if I wanted to get on my high horse, I could be like, Steak, you threatened so many people's lives on this, and just in the last like little while on the internet, and you've got schizophrenia. You're around real life children that are alive right now, and a wife.
Dang.
That sounds damn dangerous to me, motherfucker.
It turned into a white trash
Okay,
party.
hold the fuck up. I
Jace,
gotta
my
say
hair.
something. Sour, as much as we want Jester to be a fun show, this just keeps becoming drama focused every single fucking day.
Yeah, it is
Like,
what it
I don't
is.
know.
It's what it is.
We
Sometimes
come
it
in
comes
here,
to you.
we come in here, we just want to have a good time, and this shit just somehow becomes drama focused. We got fucking Sweet Tea over here. Dee Dee, welcome to Local Jester. We're happy to have you.
Yeah,
Wow.
thanks.
I'm just
You're-
saying
so-
that's how
okay.
easy it is to fucking
Okay.
No,
grandstand.
it really is. It's like when, hey, if you want to pull a knife out, don't be surprised if someone else wants to pull a knife out in return. Like it happens.
Yes,
It happens.
yes.
Like, you could do that with anybody and anything. It's easy to do it against a fucking pregnant woman that's trying to quit vaping. But
yeah.
And Sweet Tea,
I just find it.
I got to
Go
say
ahead.
up front, like I haven't gotten to really be on panel with you at all. Regardless of
You were on panel the other day.
all these other things, I am so sorry that this universe has really fucked up something that should be a happy, celebrated thing here, like it has been for anyone else. And it really sucks that you got screwed over with this. So all the stuff that extends from this really sucks because, as the channel, it's trying to have fun. It'd be nice to be able to just celebrate and this and that. And instead you kind of have to wrestle everything back and you're still fighting, right? Like now you're fighting with Steak because of this and all these vape things.
Well,
It's such a pain in the ass. It really is.
I mean, like I said, Snake's got his own sins
I
that he
find it
needs to
just-
worry about.
Every
find it
single
funny how
person in the
everyone's-
LCU has some kind of skeleton in their closet. Come on,
100%.
bro.
And also, I
Yeah.
thought it was so shocking.
Everyone
everybody-
here has something that they don't want to be talked about on a podcast. Everyone here has something they don't want to be talking about on live. It's just a matter of figuring it out what it is for that person. And once you figure that out, you can press them on it and you can get your reaction. And that's exactly how it works.
Well, the
It's
funny
kind of
thing is,
funny how
the
everyone's
thing is
talking
about-
about it. and
Order.
Before, no one would talk about Sweet Tea. Before, it's like they find out she's pregnant. Now everyone's here like Sweet Tea this, Sweet Tea that. It's like, oh, you guys don't have anything better to talk about. I just find it fucked up.
So wait, just a little confused. Do you are you actually smoking like a nicotine vape, or are you smoking something to try and quit the nicotine? Like, are you smoking like a non-nicotine vape while you're
I've
pregnant?
been smoking a nicotine vape, but I've had the same one. That's the only one that I have used. It's the same fucking one. I've had it for at least 3 months. And the one that I was puffing a while back, this was it. And since I've been, since I
just
found
did
out that it was a
quick
real pregnancy, I haven't been hitting it half as much. And the doctor told me when I was talking to OBGYN, they took my blood, they took my urine, they were like, what all the medications you're on, do you smoke, do you drink? I was like, no, I don't drink, but I do, I do use a vape. I'm trying to cut back though. And they were like, I know how hard it is to cut back on a vape, it'll be fine. If you can't do it, you can't do it, but it's good you're trying. And I was like, okay.
yeah, I mean, and the way Steak went about it, I'm not saying he was wrong at all. I'm just saying it is a tough situation when you're in front of when it's a shit show like that, 20 people, and he's in a bad mood, and he's only saying that. I don't want to speak for him, but he's saying that because he wants your baby to be healthy and good and stuff, and so it's a weird fucking thing, I mean, but it's your business, and to take it away from Steak, Scooter's the one that fucking leaked the shit. Nobody should have known you were
Yeah.
pregnant to begin with. So I mean,
I know that. There was a lot of reasons why I didn't want it to be released. I was worried about my position on bus. I was worried about, I know how people are when they find out that you're pregnant or something. They can be like, "Oh, you're wearing the wrong color fucking mascara. It could fucking hurt the baby. Oh my god, you're trying to cut back on vaping. You're gonna hurt the baby. Like it's any of their fucking business." And I couldn't believe whenever I said, "Oh, I'm getting an abortion," and everybody's like, "Oh,
That was crazy,
Yeah, it
though.
was
You're
like
like,
it's
you're like,
nothing.
Well,
you know,
that's okay."
I mean, if you say that, like,
What isn't it? Wouldn't
I-
their
I- I
response
could
shouldn't
get-
it be, "Oh, you're gonna kill the baby"?
You
Well,
would think,
I mean-
you would think.
that's what I feel like.
If they weren't being
My-
hypocrites?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's almost like they would want that with being silent. Shit. It's like,
Yeah,
you want
they
to have a
can say
healthy
goddamn
baby,
word.
and then it's
Okay,
like when you say you have an abortion, they're like, oh.
I'll get a timestamp. I'll get a
I
timestamp.
don't. Okay, White Al, you work on the timestamp.
Yes,
I don't
please,
want to
thank you.
Just cuck the content anyway, Sweet Tea. But Abby, you are live on Locale Jester. We already congratulated White Al getting the gold host role or being placed as an intern on gold, and you got placed
Congratulations,
as an
Abby.
intern
Yeah.
on fire. So
Oh, wow.
you are
Yes,
now
I
on fire.
did.
Nice.
So we got so
Yes.
me and Sour got two people that were hopping up on our shows, and we got them, they got seen, and now they're getting placed on shows. I love that.
That's really
Okay.
great.
Mm.
Yep. So and they're still
Yeah,
popping
to
up
thank
here.
y'all.
That shows so much love.
Honestly,
other interns probably would have just started focusing on like whatever show they're placed on. So you guys are like they love Jester, Sweet Tea. Like,
I love
they're-
this
they're-
shit.
yes,
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
it's why
All right,
I
all right.
In
will
chat, I
always
am
keep
I am
coming
reading
back
your
here.
comments. I'm just catching up on a few things that popped out that made things a little different here. But I am going to be reading out your stuff here pretty soon. I love to see it. But yeah, I'll be sure to be bringing up some of your stuff. It's just different panel than I expected today, so we're getting rearranged here.
Yeah,
but thank you,
Yeah,
you guys.
we're trying to readjust. No, but we sure do love having Sweet Tea.
Yeah,
up
we
here.
appreciate it.
Sweet
Yes.
Tea, let's get back to you now. So you said that you were going to abort you were gonna have an abortion to and you're not serious about that. You wanted to see their reaction. That's what you're.
Yeah, I
that's what
wanted to see if
Okay.
they would be hypocrites or not.
Yeah, and
And they were.
I would say that was pretty clear that you were putting a stake in the ground as far as like, well, what about this? And like you said, everyone very quickly shut down, and I think that said a lot too. Like I said, personally, I'm happy to hear that you are actually making an effort to stop because let's be honest, like less is better on that. But in the meantime, it is what it is. Like the fact that you're trying to stop is the thing I have to applaud, and that's all I could say. Like I hope that you can solve that. But in the meantime, yeah, I think you're right.
I
What if it
genuinely,
went the other way?
like,
I got to at least
I
say
feel
that.
like the only person that should be speaking on what you should be doing with your pregnancy is your gynecologist.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Honestly, and your doctors. Yep,
Yeah.
because
I was
mean-
thinking about that afterwards, and I was thinking,
mean-
well, my OB acted like it was okay.
Here's the
I've
thing,
got the
Sweet Tea,
timestamp. If you
okay,
guys want to see what happened.
do you have the timestamp, or like can you actually pull it up on your?
No, you're gonna have
on
to
your
go to
side?
the
Didi,
thing.
I got to call this out.
And-
Chat is saying you're making them seasick.
I'll DM it to you.
Sorry, I'm in my
Emotion,
bed right now,
emotion.
so it's like I'm just here like
Locale.
Just
my
saying,
bad.
there's a lot of people in chat saying you're making them seasick.
all right, I'll clutch, I'll
This
clutch.
was the most recent
If I
episode
wasn't
of
in my
Locale
bed, I wouldn't
Bus.
be rocking
Yes,
as much.
right.
oh my god,
Andrew says
What's the
Dee Dee's
timestamp?
missing Iceman. Did you ever work with Iceman?
117:33.
It's just I'm in my bed right now and I rock a lot in my bed. If I was on the sofa, I'd be better. Shoot. Also, I was gonna say, Sweet Tea. Honestly, people don't understand. Like, the vape is the least of their concerns. Like, there are people who will be drinking, smoking, doing all sorts of drugs and shit to their babies and not give two fucks. They should be glad they're hearing, "Hey, you're just vaping and you're trying to quit." It's really dumb. That's the only thing they were able to bring up. And tomorrow they're gonna bring up their shows like, "Oh, I can't believe Sweet Tea's vaping." When it's
Well, they
not
tried to
their-
do the whole
tip of the
drinking
iceberg
thing
of
until I
what
showed
happened
them.
on-
That's the reason I had to tell
Okay.
Scooter as my community manager that I was going to have to fake drinking because I think I'm pregnant. Like, they can't. Some people still use that in, like, the comments, but no host can use that against me anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Exactly.
I mean,
Alright, so we have a-
I've
we
seen
have a-
assault children in real life. My God, that's horrible. Sorry.
We have
I have-
we have a clip
Actually,
here.
work
Thank you, White Owl. What exactly is this clip? This is about Sweet Tea and the whole
Yeah,
vaping while
and
it'll
pregnant.
I
explain
just
itself.
watched
Just play
this.
it.
Okay.
Phantom is missing. We don't know what's going on, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phantom, if we end up seeing him, we can make switch gears, but for now he's missing. So we're making sure that we can still host Sweet Tea and these guys can still
Restart
get
it,
up today.
Ultra. Restart it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And actually, I just got a message from Kimmy. She probably in the second hour will be able to pop up as well. So we've got more than enough people today. We went from
Oh, boy.
yeah, we've got a whole lot of things
Boy.
today.
Yeah, no. I was
Quick question.
my
Does
plan.
anyone know? Go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry.
My plan for today's show was, we're gonna come up, chill with chat, have some fun, and then we were gonna have Kimmy come up because she wanted to talk a little bit about the whole situation with Locale Rain. As you know, she's no longer a host on Rain. It is
Oh.
now Nick and Tammy, and she has some shit she wants to say. I told her if she wants to be like a platform, Jester, we will, feel free to pop up.
And the biggest
I didn't know about that.
the biggest thing
Yeah,
I want to
didn't know
say
about that either.
I want to say too is like, the vaping thing is one thing, but stress is way bigger of a problem. So I
Yes.
actually applaud you,
Yes.
Sweet Tea, for trying to kill off some of the stress, because regardless of anything else you do, if you're stressed, stress is already part of this job, right? There's a natural base level that we've seen. Why isn't Scooter here? Stress. Why is Steak crashed out before? Stress. Why have people quit? Stress. When I first did Dee Dee with the show, like on the second one, I kind of messaged and I was like, I had messaged Keem. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I might need to be back to intern. That was stress. There's times that we don't wake up. That's stress. Like, that's the part that breaks people here. It's not all these other little vices. It's stress that breaks them. So if we can get the stress down a little bit to have fun, that's where you want to
I
see
was
people.
super fucking worried after
Old-
this
old
because I
Dreads,
got so stressed. I've
117,
never seen my
33.
face red like that before. Like, I got so fucking angry, and I'm never gonna fight with anybody else. I'm just gonna stay in my lane on fucking alpha because I was seriously worried. Like, I was feeling my belly to make sure the baby was still moving after that. I was that fucking worried. That might have hurt it.
And I saw the comments and I saw a lot of people were like, wow, I have not seen Sweet Tea blow up like that before. Like, and understandably
Yeah.
so. Like, I think you deserve to blow up like that. But like you said, you can't keep doing that. That's going to be the part
No.
that's the biggest issue. So
That scared me to death.
Phantom-
Afterwards, oh my God.
Phantom is, he gets mocked for being like the snail and a little bit of this. And obviously he's sped up since then. But
The
Phantom is a
pregnant woman
fun.
needs the snail.
Yeah, you want the fun, chill energy to be able to control the situation. Like, he'll get hyped too, but I feel like Phantom's always like a nice calming presence. That's why he's been good for when
Yes.
interns used to hop up. He's great with you.
Oh yeah.
I think you're in the right spot.
I just love. I love it because it is just full circle. Sweet Tea started off really where her popping off journey started was Tech Talk with Phantom. Then she went off, and then that's when she started popping off with Copper Cad. Then she went to Locale
yeah.
Bus with Rastoff, and then
Well,
now
it
you've been
was
on Bus
short
for a while.
Bus for a couple
Short
days.
Bus.
Freshy flesh.
Freshy fresh.
Freshy fresh.
Freshy. No one can forget that name.
Fleshy.
But yeah, so it is nice like now to see you and Phantom together, and you've both grown as creators. Sweet Tea, you're like a lot more loved. I remember when you were at 4 a.m. You were right after test. I would watch you as I went to sleep, and now you're popping the fuck off.
Oh yeah, we were right next to each other, weren't we?
Yeah,
There for a minute.
we were.
I remember
So
seeing Sweet Tea's audition day. That was fucking awesome, dude. That was awesome.
You remember
I
my
remember-
audition?
Yeah,
I remember
I
the
remember-
singing.
I remember I
in
was
those
like-
brutal
'cause
chair
I didn't-
streams.
Kim saw something in you, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" And I fell in love with Sweet Tea, bro. Like
I was the
early
last one
never-
that called in that day, and there was like 30 people. I couldn't believe that I got to go on. It was crazy at the time because I really just called in thinking, "Oh, now's my chance to say hi to Keemstar," and then I was like, "Well, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing
Right, and
Thank
you
you
brought
all
a
for
cool
being
kind
kind
of
to
attacking
energy.
what, Dee?
I was
Go
saying
ahead, Dee Dee.
you're a champion because Boogie kept trying to attack you and stuff. He's like,
Oh, yeah, that was hard.
She's not gonna have connections and they'll bum up on and blah blah blah. You're such a champion.
I still got that same fucking phone too. It's still working for me.
I remember that now. Yeah, because you were coming in and it was like glitching this and that. He's like, wait until you get something different than an Obama phone. And you're like, listen, I'm just here to do the thing. Like, that was such a cool entrance from there to now. Just to see the comparison is awesome.
The main difference was like I was at the park all the time then with using my Wi-Fi, or I was in my mom's backyard or someone's backyard. Like it was the summer. So like we were all running around.
And that's how you were getting the connection at the time was
Had
just
internet, yeah.
with the internet. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's Sweet Tea, weren't you the one who like had like a river or something near your house?
Yeah, that's what
swimming in it. Or
yeah, that's what propelled me to do that because I was already outside. Like I was like, well, I might as well go jump in the creek. I'm already out here. I can't wait to go do that again whenever it gets warm. That'd be fun.
So
It's starting to get warm.
okay, so we do
Yeah, it's
have
getting
this
warm
clip.
now.
We do have this clip from White Out. I did listen to it a little bit, so I know it is valuable context of what happened today on Locale Bus.
Okay.
It's what spark plugged the whole fucking fight.
I got you.
Okay.
This is while Amberlynn was gone for a
Oh,
We're
second.
good to go.
I just wanted to say it's so funny how quick Amberlynn flip-flop on you, because the reason she wanted to go on bus was because she loved Sweet Tea, and then when
That's
you
true.
go on there and
I remember
you're like,
that.
technically fanning on her and then get cooked off, it really was funny how quick she just dropped it. But Scooter is a whole different ordeal. It's just really
Yeah.
funny. I don't know. Maybe because he's
Like,
her
oh, I
biggest
worked with
defender.
Scooter longer, and I was like, bitch, I worked with Scooter longer. He should have
Mhm.
fucking like if he's willing to screw me over, he's willing to screw over anybody.
Which
But the
is-
sweet tea
Mhm.
stuff, the sweet tea stuff was the
That was
cherry on
tough.
top. They were
That was-
yelling at the whole. Most of the thing was them yelling at Tina for saying the ninja word
Yeah,
a year
that took up a
ago.
lot of it.
Dude, she says the N-word more than I do.
I mean, she was saying
This
racist things
Tina
the other
literally
day.
Tina borderline identifies as black, bro. Like she said it herself.
Well,
Yeah.
Keemstar even defended her about it. It was funny. But
All right, let's play
Oh,
this
Lord.
clip.
Also, Sweet Tea, I just have to ask, why are you still vaping if you're pregnant, bro? What is that
It was
about?
my body, my choice, bitch.
Here you go.
I mean,
That kid's gonna need to get some immunity sometime.
that's so fucking
stronger for it.
messy. Like, that's so messy, though.
It's hard to quit. I've been cutting back a lot.
I
But-
get that. Trust me, I do get that. Like, I quit as soon as I came on the LCU because I was not going to be known as Vape Lung. Straight the fuck up. Like, I get that. But, like, girl, like, you're not doing it for you anymore. You're doing it for your kid. You know what I mean? Like, you would think.
For all you motherfuckers know, I could be getting an abortion. Would you guys care then if I was
At
vaping?
Sicilian from Brooklyn super chatted $20. Amber, you wanted to be in this universe, you got to learn to deal with it with the audience, with the host. If you can't, then you're in the wrong business, dear, and nobody's going to play nice and nice.
I cannot take it. I'm
Also,
sitting here.
she knew who Boogie was. She knew all the hosts because she said that she watched this shit for months on end before she even came here. Now when she's here, she wants to act like, oh, I'm better than everybody because I'm not this and I'm not that.
And you know what, Kim? I'm tired of you babysitting her and giving her a pass. If she can run that fucking pat mouth, we can run ours too.
True.
I'll give an opportunity for Sweet Tea to respond about this Sweet Tea stuff. Do you want to give any more context, or like, is there anything in the that you want to say now that you couldn't say in that exact moment with all of the people talking on panel, Sweet Tea?
I was thinking earlier about a lot of stuff I could have said differently, but I can't think of it now.
I mean, I'll say this: you're getting a lot of love in the chat as far as
You
kind
are.
of the things you've been responding so far. People were just like, "Hey, it was so easy for everyone to love you, and oh, I love Sweet Tea, and I'm here for Sweet Tea." But the moment that they start seeing, you got switched over, and I think you guys have been doing great. You're opposite of us, and you guys are doing great. But the minute that you're out and they think they've got some other cool dynamic, and you come back, now it's like, well, actually, we don't need this, and they'll start ripping on you. And the chat is noticing it too, and they're to the point where they're like, Sweet Tea maybe should have kept Bus, and maybe ALR could have found somewhere else to be. So I'll say that you're
True.
getting that in the
Say-
chat right now
Boss-
too.
Boss was
True.
Sweet Tea's baby, dude, and it got ripped from her
Yeah.
fucking hands, bro. Like,
That is
Yeah, I
a
had
wild
a
way to
baby
say that,
time.
but
I
okay.
stopped watching Bus because of that, because it was supposed to be Sweet Tea's show, like from the get. I'm like,
but
why
she
didn't they just
built,
put
she
Amber on
built
her own
Boss,
show?
bro. She was the last
She
one
did.
left. She built it.
Well,
Like,
can I
Yeah.
be honest though about this whole situation? You know, when I look at it, it just seemed like when Sweet Tea left, Scooter just kind of took the position that she was doing.
Oh,
Because-
really?
Because while
Yeah, I
Sweet
mean-
Tea was, I'm just saying, when Sweet Tea was there, Scooter, like, you know, her and Amber loved each other. Like, you know, it was like, because like Sweet Tea knew that she was there, and like, you know, Sweet Tea, like, you know, I think you could be a little honest. I like you like to glaze Amber, right? Like when you were up on Bus, like you would make me positive. You wouldn't like really fight her on too much shit.
No, and honestly, whenever I got hired on the bus, this is the way it was pitched. It was pitched as it's gonna be old bus. There's not gonna be no drama. Y'all don't have nothing to worry about with that. Just try to have fun. So I'm like, every day that there would be drama, I'd be like, well, I need to be like the reasoning voice to it, and like be like, oh well, you know. And also, I try not to judge people, unlike all these motherfuckers that think they can judge everybody no matter what. I swear to God, I try not to fucking judge people. I try to fucking be like, okay, we're coworkers now. Let's do it. You know, let's fucking do a show. But
Yeah.
it slowly turned into more drama once they realized, I guess that's what paid the bills. But
Yeah. And Abby,
That's
I mean,
always. Oh, go ahead.
it's like Sour Power thinking this isn't gonna turn into a drama show.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, no. We
No.
wake up. Sour's like, okay, let's make this fun game.
Well,
this
I always
fun
start
thing.
with
We're
that so that we can have a little bit of fun. You know, it is what it is. If there's, I try to put that in as part of the theme because it is 4 a.m. But, you know, Abby, I know that you have said, like, you've watched ALR forever and both in a positive and a negative. Like, what do you think about how she's now starting to turn on Sweet Tea a little bit here? Is it more of the same? Like, what are your thoughts on this? Because I know you've made comments on her in the past.
oh yeah, you know her.
So recently, I honestly, and me and my man were talking about this earlier, that like we have started to like her more and more now that she's been in the LCU. Like honestly, like I started to appreciate her accountability for some things. And then this happened. Like, she hates women. She absolutely hates women. She's
I never even thought
disgusting.
that was a possibility until now.
No, she
Yeah.
really does. And I'm not the first person to say this. Multiple people have said this, that she absolutely, like, she hates women. She is one of those, like, I'm not like the other girls. Like,
Poopa, welcome to
Poopa.
Local Jester.
Oh shit!
We got our
Poopa's
camera on.
Abby can
Beautiful.
finish what she was saying.
Go ahead,
you can
Abby.
finish.
Oh yeah, Bus.
like I
The
said,
drama just keeps going. The drama just keeps going.
Keep going, Abby.
like I said earlier, no one can say anything about someone's pregnancy other than their doctor and the person who is pregnant and their significant other. Like, most doctors will tell you if you're vaping or like you're smoking like legal drugs, smoking those, they will tell you, do not like hard stop it. Do not, because that puts so much stress on your body and the baby. They will tell you need to like slowly cut it back more and more and more. Now, there are some things, hard stop. Yes, exactly. Like that will put more stress on the baby than you hitting the vapes less and less and less and lessening the nicotine like percentage. And it's just, I feel so sorry. Like, I feel so bad for you that your chance of being able to announce your pregnancy was taken from you. And for her to stand behind the dude who announced that to everybody else, like, she's disgusting. She is a nasty, disgusting person. And for her to sit up there and she just like, she had this shit-eating grin on her face while she was making you mad. Like, it was nasty.
She was about to cry right before Keem drug her out. And then she comes back and she has all these comments. The one that pisses me off the most that she said was something like, oh, you know how lucky you are to be pregnant? There's so many women that can't get pregnant. And you don't need to be happy about that. Why would you ever try to hurt the baby? You know? Stuff like that. I have heard that so many times. Like, it's such fucking bullshit. Don't put your fucking expectations. If you that's your problem. You can't have no kids. That ain't fucking mine. I'm doing everything I can.
I'll be honest from my own personal views. If I had a wife that was pregnant, I would not want her smoking the vape. But at the same time, I ain't no fucking doctor.
I agree.
Yeah, basically
And-
what they said was the same thing that Abby said was just I said I was cutting back and they were like, okay, that's good. You know, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
They didn't even make a big deal about it.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
wanted to come
but
in
at
and-
the same time too, I'm not disagreeing with anything you just said. Like when you see Steak getting mad about that stuff or anybody getting mad about it, it's like they're just looking out for you, but they're not doing it in the right way. You know, like
Yeah.
because it's in
Yeah.
front of a bunch of people. So like, but that is what it is. I mean, like.
Now, Fupa, you came in. Did you have just a small thing to say? What do you got to say here? We want to make sure
Well,
you
I
give your
wanna-
turn as you jump in here.
There was like two different things. One was like when Scooter left or when Sweet Tea left, Scooter like assumed her role as like the ass kisser basically.
Wait. So you agree with
Sweetie
that's
didn't
exactly
leave. She got pushed out. She got
no,
pushed
no,
out.
no,
She
but
didn't choose
that's
to leave.
exactly what I but that's exactly what I said earlier. When Sweet Tea got pushed out,
Well, let her get her thought
Scooter
out.
assumed that role when Fupa came in. That's
Yeah,
exactly
and
what
I think that's why the crash out from Amber seemed so much bigger for Scooter is because she sees Sweet Tea and Scooter as like her on her side, like her
Yeah.
people that she can count on. And now to lose Scooter, she feels like that's her last bit of like simp
Protection.
I guess you could say. Like
Mhm.
and I have said this from the get-go, Amberlynn will not do bus if there is not someone up there on her side. She's not going to do it. And
100%.
I think that all of that kind of played into like this whole big crash out, which I mean, I miss Scooter too. Like I thought we had a good dynamic. But I genuinely think that's why, because like she's not buddy, I guess you could say, with any of the other hosts other than Sweet Tea and Scooter. Now she doesn't have either one of those. And another thing that Abby was saying is that Amber is not a girl's girl. She's not.
No.
And the
I've
chat would
watched
say the
her
same.
for many, many years, since probably 2016, 2017. She's not. She's not going to have your back. She's going to turn on you. She turns on all her exes. The minute the exes come out and say anything about her, she goes scorched earth and tries, like, she has literally tried to ruin Beck's life. Like, I mean, now granted, Beck has said a lot of shit about her, but she doesn't hold any alliance with anyone. Like, she will flip. Like, and I'm sorry you had to like find out this way. I think you, Sweet Tea, you had brought up something about you had brought up something when you were yelling at her, and I was like, oh, she's got that from Reaction Channel. So I don't know if you've been doing your research on Amber, but there's a lot of shit.
Oh no. The thing I said about her locking the girlfriend in the room and wouldn't let her out, she said that on bus.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of
the
her
only thing
mouth.
I known Amber for. Like, I'm not from Girl World, but I've watched commentary channels do like the whole, timeline of her. I was like, seems like she's always in being the toxic one in relationships, but she's in an LCU and just saying otherwise. I'm like, listen, I don't deep dive in that stuff, so I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of patterns with her not being good with women, though she prefers to be with women.
That is
Just
odd.
honest.
That is really odd.
Up until LolCow, like when she was on bus, as far as Amberlynn Reed went, I like knew her for like funny Instagram reel clips, like the occasional funny shit.
Yeah, the Panera thing. That's how I
like the
found her.
Panera
me too.
thing. Yeah, the
Oh,
Panera
I ordered
thing.
a salad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the only one I knew her from.
I do want to quickly draw attention over to Sour Power because I caught earlier he wanted to put some kind of thought out into the world, and I know that usually what Sour Power says kind of drives the conversation.
Yeah, I
forward,
mean, so kind of going back on the girl thing, I think part of the other thing is you were saying that she needs someone that's buddy, but I think it's difficult to do that with her right now because part of it is there's a lot of these hosts that while we don't mind necessarily talking about it, it's kind of a bubble, right? Because if you start stepping into that bubble, even if you're someone that likes her, there's a chance of getting doxxed. There's a chance of getting hated. There's a chance of all these other detractor channels blowing up on you just for
That's fair
being.
enough.
Well, yeah, some of our detractor trailers that are just blowing up on you because you're there.
There probably is, and I feel like that's also a reason why. Even actually, I think Fupa was accused of this, of being like an Am baby when she first showed up, because they were like, basically that she likes her, she loves her, but she like knows all the lore, so she knew what to say to like get under her skin. That's what people were accused.
Well,
of.
like I would go in the VC after the show, and like I've told people this a million times. Like I get off a show of 2 hours. You guys have seen Buzz. We usually scream and fight. And so after the show, I don't want to go into the VC and continue to scream and fight. Like,
No, I'll be honest.
Rest.
I'll be honest. When I'm here, if I'm in a fight with you and I'm in a VC, I'm not trying to keep picking up that fight in the VC. Like I'd rather save it. I'd rather save it for a panel or a show if it's still like if we still got shit to talk about. And I mean, like on the other side of it as well, it's just that no one wants to just constantly be in a fighting state. Like
exactly
being on like I'm gonna just say like Sweet Tea and Fupa, you guys have actually been on panel with Amberlynn Reed, and so you guys know like probably like that it's probably very stressful to be in the midst of all that fighting, and then you want to get off screen, and then you want to keep fighting with them. That's not what anybody would do. Even if I hated Sour Power, I would not argue with them off screen.
And
Yeah, but
also,
it's
like Amber wants you to sit in the
without
VC
the
for
fight.
hours. Like sometimes she'll stay up. I've seen her stay in there 9 hours before.
Yep.
Like,
Well, I mean,
has been huge.
all week. It's been so annoying.
What
Well, I
is
mean-
Buzz right now though? Without the fight, like there needs to be fight. And Fupa, you're a big part of the fight, but that's the entertainment. I mean, and you're good at it too, and you mean it. I know you mean the shit you're saying, but
but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm okay with like bringing it on the show, but like that's part of why I was called an Am baby, because when I went to the VC afterwards, like I was chill. Like I don't want to go in there and fight. Like I'm trying to come down off of that.
Right,
You know
the
what I mean?
show-
And
the
so
show
people
already-
don't-
you coming hot heavy every day though. Like you're coming in hot every day. Don't act like you're not trying to fight.
Well, I mean,
No,
there's
I
a
do.
reason.
I do. I don't have a problem fighting with her on the show, but the whole Am baby comments came from when I would go on the show and I would be yelling at her, and then I would go into the VC and be chill. It's like, yeah, because one, we're not even allowed to fight in VC. We're not supposed to do that. And I literally got drug up on a show tonight because I was fighting with Amber in the VC. So it's like I don't want to do that.
Right.
Fighting with you today?
That's not what that's there for.
24/7.
It's for interaction with fans and for people that have questions. It's not for, I mean, like you just said, if it starts getting too hot, people will intentionally say, hey, bring it on to a show, right? The VC is there to meet, greet. I won't just say hang out, but that's a different setting. It is not to have a second show. It is not to maybe get comments in that you don't want public, in the wider public, and you just want your own little hug box of people to hear as well. Because there's been times where in the past hosts have tried using that where they think they can get a different type of win where, maybe the larger public wouldn't see those comments and it's just their fans going against someone else. So it's not meant for that. It's really not.
It's supposed to be like a chill hangout. Like
Exactly.
people in there, they just want to chill and talk about like random shit. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
with ALR, there's no chill hangout. Like the whole thing is hating her. That's the whole thing. It's never gonna be chill.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, first off, there are already a lot of people that hate Girl World, which is crazy that you guys merged with the LCU, which was built off trolling. So like she's in a situation now where like people are gonna go in there and try to troll her. People are gonna want to go fuck with her. But at the end of the day, she has full moderation. Like you guys as the host and Bus VC have full moderation. Like you guys can make it however you want. Someone comes in there, even if they're a crowd and they're fucking with you, you can kick them the fuck out.
I mean, I
Exactly.
don't
So
like,
there should be no reason that fights are going on in the VC because they should be stopped before they even get started.
well, it's like 90% of the VC are Am babies. They like Amber, so like the both
I've stayed away
times-
from that VC. I've stayed
both
the fuck
times-
away from it.
Yeah.
I have
both
the well.
times I got drug up onto a panel off of my normal showtime was because Amber was kicking people that had beef with her. I felt
Oh,
like,
wow.
why are you kicking people that aren't genuinely doing something wrong? And I got told you can kick whoever you want. So I'm like, well, I can't.
Yeah.
It's out of my
Thing
control.
nowadays.
Yeah, you do have some control of your VC, but there's a certain point where, people are allowed to go in there and you could still have discussions. Like you said, when it escalates to a fight, that's a different thing. But, you are allowed to have discussions in there.
Well,
and that line is fuzzy. But if
From
you're
what
just
I
going to
heard-
start mass clearing, that's
From what I heard from
not great.
Keemstar, he said when it happened with, I guess Zay was like kicking everybody out, and he said, "Oh, it's okay. She can kick anybody out whenever she wants, however she wants. She's the host of the channel." So after that, I was like, "There ain't nothing we can do about it." But
Yeah, but I mean, I
Well,
think
as-
if it gets big enough, then it does need to start being talked about at least. Like, you do have control of
Oh,
it,
yeah,
but I
we
mean,
should
if you're
talk
like
about it.
swapping swaths of people out, I then think it's right for anyone else to be able to call you out on that too.
Also,
Well,
to be
yeah.
fair, the people in the voice chats are members of your channel.
that's
So
They're
it's
literally
like,
hanging.
what's the worst they can be saying? They're cash cowing to your channel because they support you. So to be fair,
For her,
I don't know.
That's not always how it
for
works.
her,
No,
it might
for
be
her-
different.
Yeah.
People
I
are
think
paying money
people
to talk shit to
underestimate.
her.
I think people underestimate Sweet Tea. Not trying to suck Sweet Tea's dick right now, but I think people underestimate the following Sweet Tea has. And saying from a viewer's perspective, like if you were to ask me when it happened, I wasn't even in the LCU when I saw that shit. Like seeing from Tech Talk to now, that is fucked up. What they did to her, like that.
yeah. it
Regardless,
is.
like they just ousted her out of fucking nowhere, like with no explanation, nothing. And like that's the only thing that I have, like where I'm like, oh, I'm team Sweet Tea on this shit,
I think they should just took Amber off and put her on her own show. Honest to God,
Let's just go back to her
Amber
own
wanted
channel.
bus, so
Yeah, and she said it was
mean-
because she wanted to work with you. It's
I know.
crazy how that works.
And I think part of the upset today was her explicitly saying, well, now I don't want it to be the focus of me and I just want to have fun, which honestly, there could be a world at some point here where that might work. Where, like, let's be honest, she's always going to have to be the star or she's going to check out, right? Like, there are some people in this universe that if they're not the star, they're checking out. But if you don't want it to just be about people necessarily stepping on you and you get to be the star in a different way and more of like a look what I can do kind of thing, then you have to start shifting yourself in a way where you decide to start doing things. And I don't just mean
Yeah, she
doing
can't do
things
that,
all
though.
over, but
Yeah.
like
Well,
doing
she
something
needs
that
to go
people
to
can go
fucking
with
fat
you
camp.
instead of
She
against
needs
you.
to go to fat camp.
And that's
needs to go.
that's
That's it.
actually one thing there. She needs to start doing things in the universe that are like winning people over. You can win people
yeah.
over
If she
no
doesn't
matter
go to
what.
Instead of just
fucking
being a
fat
hate-
camp, that's
hate
the
cloud.
dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. Do you know how much fucking money, more money that they're already gonna make a bunch of money without her? Do you know how much fucking money they would make if Amberlynn Reed went to fat camp? They need her there.
Honestly,
Like, what
so
the fuck
I
what is
think
she doing? Like, what the fuck?
I don't think she ever was planning on going to fat camp. I feel like from the very beginning there was going to be some excuse that she was
and I know
going to
that
come
for a
up with.
fact.
I mean, I like I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, have we seen my 600-pound life when these motherfuckers try to go down to Doctor Now? Like,
Dude, Keemstar
like,
would
like,
literally
In the
come
back
on.
of the
Come
van.
on, bro.
That's the real reason.
All the issues she'll probably have just like in transporting her
Dude,
to fat
Keemstar could
camp.
get her like a fucking $10,000 RV, like a big
Yeah, just
RV, and they could
get
drive
her-
her ass down
Well,
there.
steaks,
Get a fucking
white
flatbed
vans.
truck and strap that bitch on there and haul her off. Like, come on.
They would still make the amount it would cost to transport her there. They would make tenfold. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons she claims that she's not going. She said that the only reason I was going to fat camp is because Scooter really, really, really wanted me to go, and he was going to make sure she got there. Between him and
I
Gidget,
did
they
hear
were
that.
somehow going to get her there because apparently she
miss-
can't fly.
She's
I mean,
been
Gidget
using
said
Scooter as
she
a
was going to
manager.
get a van. Gidget literally said, I was planning on getting a van to be able to take her.
Like Keemstar won't
Which is
figure out a way
sad.
for her to get there, like
Yeah.
comfortably.
It's gonna go. I have a feeling she's gonna go. She has.
I don't
hope
think.
so.
I don't
I
think
really
she
do hope so.
ever. No,
She
she
has to
never
do
was
it,
gonna
though.
go.
She has.
I
to.
mean,
Another thing
she
is-
I'm a
fucks
little
Mary
confused
food
by
on a
all
daily
this, 'cause
basis. She's
from
not
what I
hurting
heard,
money.
Tina got into a little bit of a pickle with her. I remember live on air when she found out that apparently she was meant to be paid for Fat Camp, and Tina's not being paid for Fat Camp. So I remember that was another big drama that happened on the show.
Apparently,
I
there was
believe
like
it.
a rumor going around that she
So
was
it's a rumor,
going to
okay.
get a bonus for going to Fat Camp, and Tina found out,
Okay,
and then
that's
they
what
were.
I heard. That's what I
Apparently,
heard.
it's not true.
Yeah, because
Is it far fetched though? If you really want her
it
to
isn't.
go,
It isn't far fetched at all to offer her some of the money that they're gonna make. Because I mean, like, let's be
off the
honest,
rip.
Amberlynn Reed being there would bring in so much more money. Like,
And she
that's
knows
just,
that.
That's just not. Yeah,
Yeah.
and she knows what she knows.
I mean,
That's
she-
a thing. Like, she realizes she has leverage in the situation, and she's using it.
Yeah, she knew when she was on Bus. I mean, I am sorry, I stopped watching Bus because it was just becoming a hate channel for her. Like, people are throwing money just to spit shit at her, and she's getting an ego for it and stuff. And I was like, this isn't Bus. This is not fun. I don't like this. And there are times you guys try to do stuff you usually would do, and it would still end up rotating back to just being focused on her. And I was like, I can't watch it no more because it's not a fair show. It's not like, and again, respectfully, like, CT, you're trying to be nice to her, and Scooter's here like trying to be a detractor dude, and also her manager. It's like this
He wasn't
good.
He wasn't even acting like he was like trying to be a detractor, in my opinion. He'd be like, "Oh, well, what about Beck? Why don't we like set this huge goal and get Beck on here?" And like, I don't know, like,
Dude,
just like
I'm sick of
it
hearing
wasn't
back,
instigator. Yeah.
I said this on another show. I don't think we'll really see what Amberlynn Reed will push. Like, she'll start pushing more when she needs to fight for that spotlight. When Akeem announces that, like, Foodie Beauty is joining the universe, that's when you're gonna see like a big fucking thing from Amber, because she's gonna be like, wait, I have to fight for the stardom now. It's not just gonna be given to me anymore.
Well, I think ALR. I think
That'd be
ALR
funny.
still holds
I'm waiting
the
for that
ground
announcement
over Foodie
personally.
Oh, Amber
ALR
will just
still holds
leave.
the fat
They're gonna
crown
be on the
over.
same
It's
channel.
funny you say that. There's stuff in the chat going right now. I am looking for some stuff in the background real quick, but yeah, it's funny you're saying that because chat's mentioning the same thing, that she's trying to maybe hit the eject button a little bit.
Oh, that's why
that's
she went live on her
that.
YouTube.
I don't know if you guys heard. I believe Tina came up on Bus one day. It was kind of recent, and she said that Scooter and Amberlynn made a pact that if one of them leaves, the other one will go too. And the day that we, I think it was our first day streaming without Scooter, which was Monday. After that, she goes on her channel and starts up a live
I
stream.
heard that.
I think the timing is a little bit sus. I'm just
yeah.
Oh,
Agreed.
Yeah.
and then she
I
was like,
haven't heard her
guys, what
streaming
kind
on
of
her other
content?
channel,
No, it was
Here's
the
a- here-
first stream that she's done, and she was like,
No
guys,
way.
what kind of content do y'all want to see? And she said she's going to start doing vlogs there. She 100% is setting up to get the watch hours, and so she can get remonetized. The moment that her channel is remonetized, she will go back there, because here, and we all saw it when she first joined the LCU, her sitting there saying, ban this word, ban this person, ban anyone saying what I don't like.
Don't release
She
the grades.
cannot stand, she cannot stand that she can't control the whole situation, like on her own channel, where if you said anything she didn't like, you were gone. So all it was all this love from all these people in her comments, which fed her ego, and like, oh man, I don't like
think
her.
she is
Same thing. They
entertaining
wanna
though.
hug
Whenever
Fox
she
and
calls
nothing
somebody
else.
fat phobic, she's like, "You fat phobic." It's so funny to me. It's so funny.
Her calling people fat phobic and then turning around and calling people fat and then calling
Thank
people
you.
ugly.
Pig.
She literally, all she fucking does, like her only argument to people is to point out that
She
they're
just says
ugly
they're
or they're
phobic.
fat or
Insecurities. It's all
She just says they're
insecurities.
phobic.
yeah.
Like you're transphobic, fat phobic.
I was just thinking about it. I don't think
Okay,
I've ever
I have
put
a-
anybody down for the
I have
on here.
I have a theory now that you guys have been talking about this for a little bit, and like I'm starting to connect some dots in my own head. What if, from my personal opinion, if I was in a situation like Scooter where I was on bus with Amberlynn Reed and I wanted to leave, I would probably be thinking of how I can like monetize this. And like Bad Girl said on Cafe, what Scooter's actions around the universe the last couple of weeks have kind of been reminding her of like Rastov. So what if this is like a big fucking thing where Amberlynn Reed gets monetized, Scooter goes there, and they start making all this money for themselves?
I wouldn't put it past it.
Because that's one thing that Kim can't take away from Amber. That if Amber left, it's not like she would just die out.
So
she's the only one that won't take a hit.
So I just ended the poll on the ALR Girls Girl. Now, normally, we don't have this large of an audience, but we have 147 votes in. No is 84% of that 147. And I just dropped another one about whether she's going to stick around. Now, guys, because we have a big audience, we're also going to ask if you could drop some likes on here. We're running a different type of show today that got surprised, but I think it's been good content so far. So please drop us some likes, subscribe if you can. But continue on because there's a poll there, so vote in that one as well.
I'm happy that you guys took me and DD in, honestly.
No, 100%.
No,
we saw you. We don't want to
happy
leave
to have you
stragglers.
guys. Yeah,
I was like 2 seconds, like, okay, I guess might just well get off.
But yeah, go ahead, DD.
I heard that same day. I'm pretty sure it was the same day Scooter tweeted out that stuff. I heard in a chat that he went to Rastov's channel and was in their chat.
Yeah.
And Buff's over there too. And I'm just here like, might actually be trying to work some things out.
Are we allowed to talk about that? I don't even know if
I don't know. That's along the edge. Okay. I know that it was like not Voldemorted anymore.
People talking about it.
Neither one of them are Voldemorted.
Yeah. I was just saying that's what I heard in the chat.
I don't know who's Voldemort now and who it.
Okay, this is kind of a cool statement. We have Aura in chat saying she's doing the Trisha Paytas thing where she says, where she adds and to the end of every word, especially when Keemstar is on panel. I genuinely think she wants a bootleg Frenemy show with him.
Who is that about?
Trisha Paytas, Trisha and
She's a huge fan of Frenemies and Trisha.
And I thought they were talking about Koopa.
He was.
She flirts with that vibe too. Well, she flirts with that vibe too of like, actually, and it's always that like she'll push you and then try snatching you back in, and you're not wrong. Like that's something that I've discussed with you guys a little bit as well. Yeah, she's always flirting with that, and so it's hard to tell sometimes, even if her outrage is actually outrage, or like you said, if she's trying to direct herself into some different type of show, she's saying she doesn't want it on her. Maybe that's the direction that it's going is, let me see if I can get another big name that someone's going to, right, like Keemstar or someone else like that is going to want to still keep her around as long as she's still here. But at the same time, it's going to be someone that, she knows is going to pull. So maybe that's
as much as ALR brought into locale, she also got a lot. Like me personally, and I know many fans of this Discord were not like big ALR watchers or didn't know much about her. And I know a lot of people now hate her and now are fans of her through hate, and some people love her are now fans of her through love. So like this is something where she also has been like benefiting. It's not a one-way streak with Keemstar, and he's like, I have ALR now making all the money. Like there is something being offered. Like there is a reason she still is here. I will say I do think that once she has her own monetized channel again, where she'll just be fuck it. I don't need this
She's
anymore.
gonna go on the voice chat and tell everyone, come on guys, follow me.
I got two good comments here I gotta read out.
ALR works though, because like for example, I've been in many VCs where I'm like, bro, these fucking girl world bitches are crazy, and everybody agrees with me because it's all lol-cow people, and there is a divide on like there will be just a straight VC full of lol-cow.
Yeah, but I've got to say this though. There's two good comments I got to read out before they disappear. How many sheep hosts have started saying point blank period? It's embarrassing. And then also, Keemstar even said that he would have done frenemies with Becky if she stayed. He said it several times, and maybe she glammed onto that. So there's two.
Well,
some
she needs
or
Sour.
or
No,
high,
but
too.
Sour. That kind of goes into what I was about to say, where that comparison has been made so many times between her and Becky, and I know like for a fact like Keemstar wants it to work with ALR. He knows what she brings to the universe, but there will be that moment where Keemstar is just like, I really couldn't give three shits anymore. Just get the fuck out. Like that will come to even her because like okay. Like ALR has brought a lot to the LCU, like I said earlier. It has grown because of her, but at the same time, like I don't see like I can see Keemstar getting fed up with their bullshit and just giving her the boot. And even if she like wants to come back and being like, well, fuck off, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Because like it is because I mean like I do feel like it probably is Becky Boop on steroids dealing with Amber in the back end. I mean, I can see
100%. She
even
goes
on live,
cries about everything, and I honestly feel bad for Keem because it's like there's no person between Amber and Keem. There needs to be like a middle person to like kind of keep those calls and complaints down. Because, and that's another thing is like she doesn't have any real world job experience. Like, I think a normal person knows when to go to your boss about something and when to just kind of like blow it off or whatever.
Yeah, you can't treat your boss like your gay
Fucking
best friend or
therapist.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Becky did treat Keem like her best friend therapist, and she would call and talk on the phone with him for hours every fucking day. Amberlynn doesn't do that.
That's what I was about to ask.
Say, are you gonna do what I say I needed done, or am I gonna have to quit? And then Keem would be like, oh, I guess you quit. And that's what I've seen a couple times, but it wasn't nothing like Becky. Like,
go ahead, Sal.
Go ahead, Abby. I see you trying to jump in. It's difficult on a bigger panel. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. You got some big personalities here.
The problem is that this whole LCU has gotten to her head so much. It has inflated her already fat fucking ego. Because the amount of times I've heard her say, Keem, when am I getting a percentage of the company? Keem, when am I getting a big old raise? Because I brought so many people here. I'll look at all these interns that I've brought. Blah, blah, blah.
I remember on the first few episodes of Buzz House, she was like, all this should be going to me. Most of this should be going to me. I was like, that's gross. That's actually really gross. I don't care
From
if
a man's
it's been a bit or
perspective,
not. It's gross.
You want to hear a man's perspective? A very short man's perspective.
You're short?
Sure. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Here's my short man's perspective. 2 seconds.
It's over.
I fucking hope Becky comes back.
I do
That's my
too.
perspective. I hope she comes back.
I mean,
honestly, she looks like a saint next to this bitch.
It'd be funny if they both got the same channel.
And I said
then
it at
add
the
Foodie
time.
Beauty, that'd be such a chaotic channel.
I
will be there.
I don't know
every
if I
night.
deal with Becky.
I will
No,
be
no,
there
no, but-
every
but-
night if
but-
Becky is
But here's
there.
the thing. Here's the thing that I think. As much as people want to see a show, and I've been thinking about this because I mentioned I eventually want to see a show with Foodie Beauty, Yo Mama, and ALR. Because Yo Mama kind of started from this whole girl world shit when he came over here.
Fat, PHAT.
But I mean, at the same time, don't you guys think at that point we're wasting resources? Because we could have like 3 bigger shows with each one of those personalities, and then you could have 2 people like Fupa's great. Fupa's great on Buzz. Why not keep her with ALR and then make a new show with Foodie Beauty right after that will just keep the fucking and that will just grow the universe because the fucking redirect will get stronger and stronger for
Can you
every
imagine
single show.
the Amberlynn show and the Foodie show constantly going back and forth between each other?
Yeah, but
Like 4 hours of fighting.
I mean, okay.
That might also
Ultra, you
grow
gotta let them talk. They're halfway through, bro. Give them a chance. Chad is saying that. Just be careful.
Okay,
I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just saying Chat's pointed out a little bit. You're cutting them in the middle. Go ahead.
Who's supposed to go now?
I'll say it. Can you imagine Queen's going against them too? Queen's gonna lose a lot of viewers with that, and it'd be
Us already
interesting.
gets more viewers.
It'd be interesting if at that point, if they were gonna kind of make the channels like literal rivals. I know a lot of the shows are basically rivaling, but like this would be like actual literal themed rivalry against the two, you know? If they could like hash out against each other like through a rewind like that. Or if Your Mama gets a second show, just to have people fight things out, it would be cool. They still have their own shows, but like you don't want them to keep going back and forth on their own shows. Like, hey, I heard you were talking shit about me, so I'm gonna call in and fight you on your show. You know, they just go like on a third show and like fight it out there. It'd be good for
there wouldn't be much like motivation for either party to do that.
You
Yeah.
could just be like complain and drop it.
Like
Hold up.
monetary.
Wait, where?
And
Like,
like
if
nobody
there's, like,
wants to
13.
go to rewind and do it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Keemstar,
Oh, Abby, you're reflecting.
if there was like a, oh my bad.
No, it's fine. Abby was just reflecting. Thanks. Go ahead.
If there was a Keemstar video game and I could like simulate the locale universe, I would put Becky, ALR, and Fupa on a show for like a month, and then I would separate them just to see how it goes. I mean, I think that would be a big moneymaker, but you would have to eventually separate ALR and Becky. You can't keep them on there forever. They will literally kill each other in Minecraft.
I feel like Becky is more equipped at arguments and shit than ALR, and she's more equipped at
would be
like
too much.
actual real life, you know, like acting funny and stuff than ALR is.
So
She just has
it
all
would be
this
too much,
previous
and
clout.
The
I
thing
think
is-
Fupa.
oh, go
I
ahead.
think Fupa leaving ALR and going on to Becky's show would be a great fucking.
So
thing,
so
dude.
Fupa,
That'd
it
be
seems
awesome.
like you're always, you know, obviously ALR is one of the big stars here, but the thing I've been hearing in the universe a lot, and I've heard this with other people that are paired with someone big, is it's always this big person's just coming around like a bowling ball, smashing through, and how to pair them and how to make new shows. I mean, let's be honest, we're 25 shows in right now, and shows get to decide their own direction. I mean, what are your feelings about a lot of people kind of just being like, well, maybe someone could get paired with her and this and that? Like, at the end of the day, you have been here. You've stood the test of time, even when you got hit right up from the beginning. What are your thoughts about, I wouldn't say being ignored, but it feels like as the smaller of the two people, you kind of don't get taken into account for this. Like, I feel like you've held your show very well. Do you think ALR is steering the show away from you, or do you think the other hosts are steering the attention away from you? Like, not that you need the attention, but it feels like you're getting ignored in this. Like, do you have much to say about that? Because it happens a lot.
Well, see, I'm conflicted because, like, I feel like Amberlynn, when she's getting ganged up, she wants people to gang up on the other host, and she wants that heat off of her. But if you've ever watched Bus, when anyone's talking about anything other than Amberlynn Reed, just look at her face, bro. Just look at her face.
I have. I've seen
She's
it.
so, like,
Well,
not there. She doesn't care. Like, she cannot stand when the attention is not on her. So this whole thing about her wanting to go to a show and not be the center of attention, it would never work. She would
Oh
not
no,
at all.
no.
I
That's
thought
why I
literally
started
said-
watching. I seen that shit.
She says over and over, "This is my show," screaming it. If anyone tries to go in there and fucking like take over and derails what she's trying to do, she screams about how this is my fucking show. It's the Amberlynn
And-
show. She can't go back
What-
from that.
what-
She genuinely.
Well, to go over to Sweet Tea, to be fair, like when Scooter and Sweet Tea were there, they were smaller personalities, and they would be on screen, literally saying, "This is the ALR show." You're like, you know, like her ego was fed when she first came here. She got a feel for it. That's why she stayed. She realized, oh, I like my ego being fed. I don't care if the comments are bad. I'm being paid for them.
you got to realize,
As long as there's a go ahead.
like, we were tiptoeing on glass because we didn't know what Amber would do. It was like we gotta make sure that she doesn't leave. We gotta make sure she doesn't leave, like, constantly, because we didn't know if she was gonna stay or go. And like, it was leaning towards she would leave if we fucking did anything out of line there the first couple weeks to the first month. Like, we could know that she probably won't leave now until she gets her channel monetized. But
I think
would
she
say
also.
My fear is that now that once she gets that her channel back, the ass kissing and the tiptoeing is going to escalate tenfold. because
Oh yeah.
then she
Oh yes,
really
it will.
can just say peace out.
Yeah.
So
I was
How many
gonna
likes?
say-
How many likes do we have on the stream?
I was just getting to there, and I'm also noticing. I also got something in the background I'm running here, so give me just a moment. Yeah, we definitely want to push those today, guys. Like, it's been a surprise show. You guys have been supporting real well, but please, if you can, like and subscribe on this as well. It's been a surprise show.
How many likes do we have?
96.
Sorry, I'm flipping through a lot of things right now because I'm making sure Phantom's good and everything else as well. So just
On my
give me a
side,
moment.
96.
Put
Did
me
he
on the
ever
spot,
message
White
back?
Albert, and I'm
It's
getting one guy
95.
today
I
here
know,
by
right?
you. We're up to 53.
95.
So,
Oh, okay, even farther.
Andrew,
How many?
I want to point this
95.
out.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
106. Sorry, I got to refresh.
Oh.
All right, if we hit 128 likes, I will pour milk all over my head.
So specific.
I'm going to like it right now.
Oh my god.
I want to point
I want-
something out, okay?
Right
Because
out.
someone has been saying something like over and over in this chat. Andrew is saying that if we were talking about literally anything else, we would have no energy. Go watch the show yesterday. I think we brought the fucking heat yesterday.
I was
That was
spicy
a
yesterday.
good-
Y'all
that
had
was a
energy
fire
Saturday
fucking show.
when I was
Dude,
over here
Abby.
for a minute.
Abby, I was so happy for both of us this morning.
I
dude.
know, I
Like,
know.
we got it. We got it,
I-
bro.
Sour and Ultra, like literally, y'all are literally the only reason that I have like been given an opportunity. Like, yes, I tried out on Bus, but
No, what I will
I'm
tell
not
you
giving
is,
them any.
what I will tell you is we all we did is give you a panel to show what you got, but other than that, that was all you. If you came up
But-
here and you were absolute garbage, Keemstar would have never given you a spot. So don't take that away from yourself.
Yeah, you guys.
I
like,
mean-
you guys wouldn't survive. Like, if you weren't good, you wouldn't survive, regardless of the push you get. So, it's
Y'all
on you
have
guys to
given
survive here. You
such,
did great.
Like a good environment, though. Like y'all have given like a safe place
environment.
for new
Yeah.
people to come and like. It's like I've been able to figure out my personality here, like my online, like on camera personality through you guys. Instead of hopping up on a show where like they're gonna be like, get this bitch off because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Y'all have been able to work with me and give me criticism and point out the things I'm good at and bad at, and nowhere else would have done that, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, prior to like even starting this whole thing, I had a conversation with Sour before this show was even announced, and I was like, Sour, I'd like to do a show with you, dude. And he was like, okay, so what do we want to do? We're kind of going through things, and one of the things he said was, I want to show her, the newer interns and newer people in the universe feel like comfortable coming up and feel like they're like, have a chance to figure out their shit, because it is hard when you come up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, Albert? What was
I
your
would
goal
say
number?
This is one of the
Amazing.
this is one of the chillest ones out of all the bunch. Like, I've come on here
Mhm.
before, infiltrated you guys because I was fighting with someone, and you guys are like always so chill. So
oh, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
I appreciate
we'll
it.
be and Amber hopping up here.
We want to be a chill, fun podcast, but we understand that this is the LCU and that drama will occur and that we need to talk about it. And we're happy to, kind of have a chill thing. Even when you and ALR were up here, like, you guys were arguing, but it seemed a lot more chill than on Bus.
And it's not even that we're
Yeah.
looking to just suppress it into chill, but like the other part of this is, there's comments about 4 a.m. like, oh, it's a bad time slot. I see some of these big shows, if they get kicked down, like, oh, I don't like this time slot. Well, here's the other half of it. Sometimes people are up later because they're coming down off their shows or coming down, or they've thought of something that they've had a rest and they've woke back up and they're like, oh, actually, I got some other shit to say. And this is what happens, right? Like, there's stuff like
Yeah.
that too. So that's why, honestly, I don't mind it. It works out with my work, and I appreciate when people come up with their thoughts rather than just stewing with them,
Yeah.
because it feeds all the next day of how the rest of the LCU might go.
Yeah, and I'll be honest. I'll be honest. When we first started the show, like, I was pretty like pessimistic and negative about 4 a.m. because I was like, oh man, with my work and all this. But like, Sour was like, listen, dude, like, we're given a chance. You're at this time slot. Let's make the best of it. I quickly followed suit with that line of thinking, and it's been working out. Like, our shows have been banging. Yesterday was a banger. The one before that was a banger. The one before that was a banger. We've had banger after fucking banger, and for like a show on like the B circuit that was just made. Like we're getting so much love, and like I'll be honest, I like am completely loving it. I don't mind if I'm at this time slot for my rest of the existence in the universe.
How do you feel that Kimmy got fired because of shows like you?
Perfect timing.
I wanted to
Perfect
ask
timing,
about that
because
earlier. I
Kimmy-
forgot that.
Kimmy's going to be coming up.
Kimmy's supposed to come up.
Kimmy's going to be coming up, I believe, in about 10 minutes. She just hit me up, so it'll be roughly 10 minutes. So we'll get to talk
She
about
got
that.
fired
Actually,
because the new shows were doing so well, and her show had forever, and what didn't do as well as what Team Star.
My very first stream in the LCU after my tryout, Kimmy gave me a chance on Rain, and we had a great stream. And I haven't been on there since, and I think she's fucking awesome. I don't know what the fuck happened, but
I'll be honest, like with Kimmy, we can dive into it, but Kimmy, like she did say to me, I had a conversation with her earlier. She wants to talk about this situation, so when she comes up here, she'll give us all of the drama.
and
she'll
coming off
talk about what happened.
Coming off the ALR
I
thing,
want to know how y'all feel.
I just ended the poll on whether she'll stay or not because I started another one right after the girls girl. Now I believe the Keemstar crossover point is what, 70%? 80% out of the 209 votes we had said she is not going to stay. That is rough.
Damn, she gone.
I was gonna say I used to hang out on Rain because it kind of worked with my time at 4 o'clock. Like I get out of work at like 3:30, and I used to hang out over there because I was good with Nick. And it's like it was very chill, but I got to cause a lot of things I prefer to do. I like to do activities and like stunts and stuff. Like over there, like someone donated for us to not use our arms with things.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good.
Dude, it was crazy. I made a sandwich with my feet.
I don't know. I don't know how many times we're gonna. I don't know how many times we're gonna have this, but I just realized while we're waiting for Kimmy, we have 2 girls that went on a date with White Albert. Can you guys tell us like your different experiences?
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna hop off, but I think you guys hit the goal, and so I'm gonna be watching.
I think that's why he stepped off.
Yeah.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you.
Peace out.
You need to change your name, White Albert. You can't live in the ghost or the shadow of Albert's ghost or whatever.
Ironically,
change
So
it.
that's why he's already gotten the out, and I believe that could be something for now that he's on a different show. I've kind of been pushing that happens. So I hope that happens.
I heard all of that. Okay,
White Owl, the goal got hit, and I want these girls to go in on you. I want to know. And Dee Dee, I don't know if you know this, but on their first date, White Owl kept saying Dee Dee, I love Dee, like by accident when he was trying to rizz up Abby.
He kept calling me Dee Dee.
Oh my god.
He can't forget you, Dee Dee. You're the woman of his dreams.
Yeah, don't make that face. I remember. I also remember you calling me mommy.
That is true.
I remember you.
He did say
I
he wants
remember
a dummy
you.
mommy.
I remember you making me do things, and I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
The weird connections we make here at the LCU, everyone.
Y'all can't tell me he doesn't look like a fat Ethan Klein.
I am not.
No, you
fat,
do look
sweetie.
like him, actually.
He does.
In that angle.
Yes.
No, put your shirt back on. Nobody wants your shirt off.
You look even more like a fat Ethan
Oh
Klein.
my god.
You're not
No,
convincing
you're
her
not
out of
fat.
it.
Play the
Oh my
Iceman
If you're not
song
fat,
right
show.
now. Play the
Stand
Iceman
up,
song
show.
right now.
Yes.
Is that what we're
He
doing?
showed me all of it.
Is
when I
that what
showed
we're
last
doing?
time.
All right. So you're doing that. You're
Oh
gonna do
my
your
God.
goal to the Iceman.
I will prove
Shake your tits.
to all 3 of these women
what
that I
about
am
the
not fat. I am a sexy
Oh,
man.
on top of all this, he said the woman of his dreams is Sweet Tea. Oh my god.
That is
we have
true.
we have
Oh
we
my
have the
God.
woman
Wait,
we
let's
have
try
the
to
woman of White Owl's dreams with
womanizer.
2 girls that he you little man slut. Sweet
Yes, you
Tea,
are.
what
Disgusting.
Abby and Dee Dee, you man slut.
He wants them all.
He had
He's
us
collecting
pulled
y'all.
up here.
He's trying to collect y'all like Pokemon. What
He
the
really
fuck is this?
You're terrible. Who else is on your list? White
Gotta catch
Owl,
'em all.
your real name.
He said
shit.
gotta catch them all.
Yeah, who else?
All right. We doing this. We doing this. White Owl or not? I'm gonna
Yeah.
drag Kimmy in.
Hurry.
Kimmy,
Do
we're
it.
gonna do this goal. So
Kimmy.
hello,
Kimmy.
but we are gonna do this
Kimmy.
goal. We're not gonna let him delay it anymore. We're gonna put on the Iceman song, and he's doing his
Mr.
goal. Let's
Lover
go.
boy.
Oh boy.
Hey,
He's doing this just for you, Kimmy.
Dance.
Here's some power for you. Not to have or to hold on to.
You gotta dance with the milk all over you.
Rode in on nasty dog rockets, saying weird
No.
shit. Being out of pocket is that piss, man. We don't fuck with that. Mason can't find you in white pointy hat hood. On stream in your place smoking pack E. You set a fire and slur him like a lack E.
Oh, he's doing his milk.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Iceman, okay rich. 6, 7 uncles and a Tom. Iceman, bad help got in. Out ate your dick, burn that CD-ROM. Iceman, okay rich. 6, 7 uncles and a Tom.
Ooh, boys be twerking.
Out ate your dick, burn that CD-ROM.
They're peacocking for
I
us.
hope you recognize a has-been flashing crazy eyes, putting tongue out like a fucking lizard, your ass blown out like a gizzard. Gizzard, Iceman, why you sipping on that coffee? She don't even wanna hear a mutter. Iceman, what is your purpose? Don't make her pass that butter. Even she don't want you to fab. Bitch just wanna share your hooded cap.
Look at this is the last time we're playing this song for this unless there's a reason to. So enjoy it while you got it, guys.
You can't even take it.
You can't be the only one with ass
But
on
it's
stream.
God.
Oh, there he goes.
All right, White Owl, you're full screen. This is a lot of ass. Turn it around.
Do the milk.
Get your milk.
Get that
Get your
milk.
milk. You're full screen.
Get that milk,
Get that milk, buddy.
Milk that kitty. Milk that kitty.
Let's do it. Do it.
Milk that
You're full screen.
kitty.
Come on.
Yeah, milk them titties, baby. Milk them titties, baby. Yeah.
Do it. Do the milk. They're calling for it. Do the milk. The song's converting. Do the milk. Do the milk.
He's doing it slowly. Foreplay.
What?
His udders.
Do it. Do it.
I did.
Milk.
I have milk all over my head.
Yeah.
Dump it on you.
You said you were gonna dump
said
it.
that.
Let me switch my phone.
You
Let me
said you were
switch my
gonna dump
phone.
it. You said you were gonna dump it.
Okay, while he switches to his phone.
Oh
Kimmy.
my goodness.
Okay, you won't
Yeah.
scam. Kimmy, welcome
Oh,
to the
yeah.
panel.
Oh, he ran away.
We invited you up to talk today. Yeah,
Hey,
we
I want
invited
dump it
Kimmy
all
up to
over.
talk.
It's carpet.
We that's what I think. We invited Kimmy up today on Locale Jester because we woke up yesterday to the news that she was gone and no longer on Rain. Kimmy, what's going on with that?
So as you know, Rain has been going through quite a few growing pains lately. It got Rain after the fallout on Fire, and then obviously it did solo for a couple of days, and then got Glammy. So that was my first proper interaction with Glammy. And then we got Denmark, and that's a whole different story that's coming to the universe now. Denmark, I don't know what you're doing. But then we got Denmark, then we had Zeta, and basically what had transpired over the last couple of months till I guess 2 days ago is that I haven't really been getting the energy back. Like yesterday they did really, really well. I'm super, super thrilled for them. But I'm just sitting here wondering, where was that when I was there? I mean, there's been so many times where I put in like ideas and shit like that. And my major fuck up yesterday was basically turning it into a members only stream. I clicked the wrong button. I didn't try and end the stream. I was told to end the stream by Nick, if I recall correctly. Everything was so busy. And yeah, it's just doing 2 months of a show solo and not getting that kind of support, not having a docket team. It's going to get to somebody, and I'll take that massive L. But yeah, that's what happened on Rain. Apparently, Tammy wasn't happy. I thought that I'd opened up a space of communication for her to talk about it. And then I also learned that Nick is streaming on Twitch all the time, and that's why he's waking up 5 minutes before show. So between me trying to carry them and then him streaming and not having his priorities and then hopping onto other shows to help there, that's fine. But Rain was supposed to be his baby when he got there. And I just feel like the effort when I was there wasn't put in. But he was so willing to help on other shows because, I don't know his reason. But that's it. That's all I got to say.
So do you feel snaked out of your show, I guess?
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes. Because, I mean, you can ask Glammy. You can ask, Denmark and I, we worked together for a while. But between everyone that's been on Rain, I've been nothing short of professional with them. I've given them an opportunity to talk it through with me, to work things through. And if they want to run to someone else to say that it's not working, that's fine. But they didn't fucking try. I'm sorry. They didn't actually sit down and be like this. They just said, oh, well, it's not working. We need to do something different. It's not, why wasn't it working? Like, let's get into it. So, you know what? If they want Rain, that's fine. But that's not going to get rid of me right now. I think it's really, really fucked up that basically Nick almost half-assed threw Tammy under the bus as well, and she just kind of sat there taking it, and now she looks like part of the Rugrats crew. But hey, if that's what she wants to do, it's her baby. But I got sniped.
Okay, White Owl just messaged me that he's outside, so I want to.
Okay, I was gonna say I was just about to pull him in, and he disappeared. I was gonna say here's someone that puts in the effort wherever he goes, Mr. White Owl.
Yeah, White Owl.
Can you see me?
The womanizer.
We can see you. Yep.
He needs to pour
just
it
make
down
it so
his
the light.
pants.
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Can you turn the
And turn
camera
it.
horizontal? Can you turn your camera?
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, there
Perfect.
we go.
Go.
Please pour it down your pants.
Oh,
like I
my God.
Oh,
please.
it's going down everything.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Wow,
motherfucker.
wow,
Bro,
wow, wow.
That was a crazy.
Is that
Ew,
ice
wow, why is it
in the
so
milk?
thick?
It's
Right? It
so
looks
thick.
chunky milk? Chunky
Oh, God.
milk.
He was
What milk is
drinking
that?
it.
Oh my goodness.
I love this shit, motherfuckers. I'll be back.
But wait, what kind of milk is that? It looks so thick.
It was so
Full
thick.
cream.
I was
Full
expecting
cream.
him to kind of do
Drinking it
this, so
too.
it took me a second to hit the full screen because he just went for it. Said,
Oh.
Kimmy, you want to
I
see
need
commitment?
someone
White
else
Owl,
to,
my man.
Yeah.
Sweetie, so while we wait for White Owl,
Now-
W's in chat for White Owl, everybody.
And now, guys, you can
Oh.
also
He should have
catch White
poured
Owl
some down
on,
his pants.
Womanizer.
on Locale
He
Gold,
should
too.
have.
That is where he has now landed a spot, too. So I'm just going to plug him while he's gone, too. Like, check him out on Locale Gold.
He's on gold. We got Abby on.
Congratulations.
We got Abby on fire now. So I'm happy to see both of our
Whoa.
unofficial
Yeah.
interns are making waves in the universe.
Sorry, Kimmy, we didn't mean to break up your story, but we were like halfway in the thing. But no,
Yeah,
you came in at a
You're
good
good.
time. You came in at a good time.
Going back. Okay, go ahead.
Kimmy, do you think a part of it's because of the time slot? Because, like, I know when I was visiting you guys at 4, I felt like I thought your energies were good at 4. I mean, like, maybe Nick's just tired
Times-
at the earlier.
No,
time. I
no.
don't
So,
know.
so that's the thing, Dee. It's not supposed. The time slot is not supposed to matter. I mean, you know, you get to work at this time, and you're supposed to perform at this time, and whatever goes into it goes into it. To try and get them all into a meeting at the same time was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. And then when we did, it's like I feel like I talk too much because I got to carry everyone because I'm not receiving anything back. So it's like, tell me my ideas are shit. Tell me that they're good. I want to hear from you. But it just feels like, I don't know, am I too intimidating? That they didn't want to give up their ideas? I don't know. I thought I opened up the floor. If I didn't, I don't know. I got to learn.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, as far as you know, we can't know what you spoke to Keem, off screen, obviously. But like, I just don't really understand the situation because I'm like, Keem
listen,
usually
listen.
Yeah.
What I've learned from being here for 3 months, and I think Xylee said it literally 2 or 3 days ago, was that when Keem does things, he works in mysterious ways. I don't always understand it, but a lot of the time she said that she would have been wrong had she not followed through with that. So I'm going to just trust the process. I'm willing to hop up on other shows. I have good relationships with all of you, if I recall correctly.
100%. I mean, motorcycles made us connection, but like you've been awesome to talk to on top of that, right? Just like
Kimmy
I said, if White Owl
my God.
and Abby didn't get their own personalities, that they wouldn't have stayed. Same thing. Like I'm not going to become friends just because it's a common theme. Like you've been awesome in the background to chat with and hang out with. Like you're super cool to talk to and bounce back. and forth
Kimmy's my
with.
blinker buddy. Sour, play my song.
Okay.
What's your song?
Abby, me and you went
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
a weird fetish
Yeah.
dream,
This
so it's like I take that to heart.
This is my Kimmy. This is my blinker song. This is my smoker song.
We really did.
Let's get it.
Come on,
I'm playing right now. I'm at work, but
Diamond District dreams all up in his mind.
We'll give you a short minute of here.
On tight, coffee in hand, city buzzing bright. Check this watch, said I can't be late. Took one little puff, now he's feeling great. Ultra was about to work in the Diamond District, but he got too high, yeah, the plan got twisted. Floating through the streets, head up in the sky.
Be sure to like the stream and give us a subscribe. We are building this channel.
Yeah. Deals on the table, money stacked tall. He's drifting in clouds, can't focus at all. Boss blowing up his phone, where you at, my guy? Ultra just last, man, I got too high. Ultra was about to work, but he got too high. Next time he swears he'll stick to the plan.
I'll get those dancing emojis in chat. Guys, pretty soon we're going to have our own custom emojis for you. Let's see them. Let's see them.
Yeah, Ultra got too high.
Mr. Snowflake!
Yeah, I see him in there. I said hi.
Mr. Snowflake!
WS song.
Fun song, little
pour
disco
milk on
vibe. I like
yourself.
it.
We're talking about Mr.
pour milk
Snowflake.
on you.
Thank you for saying what you said just a minute ago. Let me read it again so I don't word it wrong. You said, well done, sweet tea. Saw you on bus.
Here we go.
I really appreciate it. You know what's weird, Mr. Snowflake? You know, she was about to cry, and I was just wanting her to say, like, what the difference was between me and Scooter, why she doesn't care about the women that Scooter's hurt, why she doesn't care about all the crazy shit that Scooter did as our fucking superior. Sure. And she comes back and says, oh, why you vaping while you're pregnant? You know how many women wish that they could get pregnant? Like, she didn't have that energy at first. She had to leave for a little while to collect herself where she could have that energy.
She had to chat GPT real quick, like, I need insults.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. Sorry, I don't mean to interject from you, sweet tea. You're fucking amazing, but I do have to get back to work. Is there any last questions? I can stick around for 5 minutes.
I know Sweet Tea was saying something that kind of a spin that I hadn't even thought about. So Sweet Tea, you want to bring that up?
As far as the dynamic, I think it was about the as far as the dynamic with Kimmy.
I just want to say before you go that I'll save till the end, but
right, you go.
Dynamic.
Sweet Tea,
Be my next woman.
Oh, you were talking about as far as like Kimmy and Locale Rain.
Oh yeah, are you upset that the other shows like got better than or got more views than you guys, and now you're gone?
Dude, Sweet Tea.
Wait, what do you mean?
I was trying to ask them how they felt
I'm a shit stirrer. I'm a shit stirrer, Sweet Tea. You get to know that about me. I
asked them at the beginning. I said, how do you feel like Kim got fired because your all show has been doing so great? And they wouldn't answer.
So the thing is, right, I did that solo stream. I did that whole gauntlet stream, and I actually tallied up the hours that I did for that first weekend of Feb. I put in about 17 hours of streaming that first weekend. And that was mainly me soloing that whole weekend. So if I can do well like that, obviously it's an energy dynamic issue. And this is what I'm saying. I don't understand why the effort goes into other shows that he's not even a part of, but he won't do the same thing for Rain, or unless the execution just wasn't good. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
can I ask someone? I haven't really watched Nick on these other shows. What has he done? What was he doing? What was he doing on like Nerds? I know you mentioned Nerds before. That like you watched and you were like, "Where's this on Rain?" I guess that'd be my next.
He was doing the same thing on Nerds that he was doing on Rain, like stepping on Lego and stuff. And I mean, I appreciate that, like putting in that type of effort. But the thing is, right, as you all know, these things only last 2 or 3 days, and it gets boring. And because nothing new was coming up.
I've been watching Rain. Kimmy is the best part of Rain. Not trying to suck your dick too. But seriously, I've been watching it. Nick's fucking boring. I don't know why Nick's still on the fucking show and you're not. I don't know the story, but I think Kimmy's the only talent on
and like
there.
you said, the solo.
I don't even know who he is.
Listen,
is that the Lego dude?
I'm not
talent on there.
Oh, hold on.
So.
I want to give one thing straight. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not saying that I'm the best entertainer in the LCU. For fuck's sakes, I'm not saying that. But at the same time, like, it's difficult to run this, keep an eye on Main, keep an eye on Chad, and then still to ensure that the two people that are up there can carry properly and stick with it. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, soloing is entire like this today for me was kind of a surprise with everyone, and you know we're switching topics, so like it's kind of new people together and weird dynamics as far as talking over a little bit. But soloing is its own game too. It is not just, oh, I have control, I'm good to go. Like, I'm going to be honest, if I had to pull
Do you have a DACA team?
a 2 hour, no, not really. I mean, we have a couple people that
so
help.
you know.
So like we know, and
You
like
know-
the people
you know
that
how
we
it
do though,
is.
I'll give them the credit. Like we do have people occasionally drop things in. It's not that we're like at a complete zero, but like not really. And then like I would be hard pressed for a 2 hour one, but the big ones that you've run is crazy. And I would say there's very few hosts that could carry one that long. So that's what surprised me about that is even if there's a day that's a little off or whatever, I feel like you've demonstrated consistency in a way that would be hard for other hosts to carry. And that's why I'm a little surprised.
Can I be
That's
honest?
what I'm saying.
What
Yeah,
what I think.
go for it.
I'm shocked.
No, wait.
Hold on. One at a time, everyone.
Ultra first.
Can I be honest?
No!
I think that the situation was you've been on there a while, and when Tammy went, and that was kind of like the nail in your coffin. The fact that she said, "I don't think this is working. Can I be moved off?" Because then Keem was like, "Okay, let me look at this." Kimmy's been here longer and with more people. It probably makes most sense to remove her. He probably doesn't even know the workload that you were doing for that show. He probably doesn't even
No, I mean, I've expressed it multiple times. I mean, I've even showed my fucking spreadsheet online, bro. Like all the planning and shit that I do for it, because that's the only way that I can plan a show as someone that's putting in that work, right? And needing to keep track of it and not having a docket team. I mean, I had at the time 2 or 3 docket members, 2 that was really, really active, that really wanted to help out. But again, trying to get through to that content when everything got derailed from one thing to another and trying to keep that consistency was difficult with hosts that are also inexperienced. I agree with Xylee and Nightmare. I do feel that I might need to be paired up with a veteran to get a little bit more training. But at the end of the day, doing a solo show, just a streaming thing on its own, it's a big fucking task. It's a big task.
Mm-hmm.
And to get it right on top of it is a different ball game. And that's all I'm going to say.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this: if like the back end was mostly you putting in these ideas, we'll quickly see them either crumble or maybe they'll stabilize and figure their shit out. Well,
who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But I mean, like everyone knows, time does not work the same in the LCU as in reality.
It's true.
1 week might be like 2 months, and they might be both gone.
No, like when I fell asleep earlier, I woke up and was like, what happened? Genuinely, what happened? Like people are losing their roles, people are getting fired, people like you can't sleep. You can't.
Yeah.
But that's the
You can
thing.
never sleep.
That's the thing. Having a full-time job, right? And then doing it solo and then still trying to find sleep and then eat and still do the daily adult, it becomes a lot. It really does. So as much as I'm not saying they did not put in any ideas, they did. The question becomes, was it executed properly? That's a different ballgame. I don't have control over that.
And I think
Yeah, and
you're smart
when
enough
I
to move.
impulsively yell, Kimmy's the only talent on there, that Kimmy is my favorite on there. And I think like I've supported you guys. I've donated to you guys. I think what you guys are doing is good. It's just it's a weird time slot. It's a weird time, whatever. But I couldn't imagine that show without Kimmy. Like I don't get that.
I'm just going to say, I find it very weird from what I understand them both. They both don't have primary jobs and stuff. The same thing with Zeta. You've got so much time in your day. Put your priorities where you need to, you know?
Nick quit his job because he was he worked in an alcohol factory, if I believe, like 10 hours.
I don't
And
know.
that's why on Gold.
And we've brought up
he would
here,
go to bed
today's a
early.
little bit just more of a discussion panel, but that's one of the common themes I've brought up here, and it kind of reflects what Kimmy is saying in a way where, today we didn't necessarily do too much. White Owl did his the milk challenge here, but like we do push, we've done some of the tumbles and active things, and don't all of them hit, right? But like if you don't have a job, what do you guys do with the rest of your day? When it comes time to this, like there's a handful of us that have real jobs. And like you said, you may not have a huge docket team, things like that. But, where's the energy when it comes time for your show and the inventiveness?
Can I be honest? I think the fact that I like have work and that I am working and that structure in my life is the reason that I'm able to even do this podcast and do it like successfully. If I didn't have that structure, I bet you I would probably not be here within 2 days. Because I'd be used to sleeping whenever I wanted, eating whenever I wanted, chilling whenever I wanted. that structure in your life is something that I would argue is necessary.
So I would suggest, the thing is, if people who don't work are the same ones who say, "Oh, I want this job so bad," I feel like they'd at least take advantage of their open time to come up with ideas, look for clips, X, Y, and Z. Because I will say, like, Iceman did do that. He did do that. He would always check in suggesting X, Y, and Z, or asking about this and that. 100%. But it's like, again, as people who would work full jobs, you have a great point. Structure. You need that structure. Like, I barely can keep up with my job. Like, I wake up in like an hour to go to work, and I get off at 3:30. And the thing is, it's like I'm here like being particular about my shows, because by the time I get out of work, a lot of the hot shows come on. It's like, I know I'm definitely not welcomed up there.
But here's the thing, like, at the same time, like, we're not going to, none of us have really struggle bust about it. You know, you talk about it once in a while, but then it's like, when we show up, you bring energy, right? And I mean, everyone's got their own things, but like, when you show up, you're here, regardless of what it was. And I said earlier, like, I fell asleep just chatting on VC accidentally. Oops. And thank you, Ice Coffee Girl, for getting me kicked off. But at the same time, like, I showed up ready with a show that changed into something else. And right, we have a whole show here. Like, sometimes things happen.
You guys
Me and
want to
Saba will
know
roll
what?
with the flow. Like, if we will, like, we want to structure a show. We want to have an idea of what we want to talk about. We want to have an idea of what we want to do, the stunts or whatever. But at the same time, like, and it's happened multiple times, when like someone comes up out of nowhere, or like, you know, an issue happens and the show gets like switched, we will go with that flow, and often it ends up making a better show. I think today's show, while it might have been full of just discussions and not as much stunty fun shit that we like to normally do,
a show.
I still think it's been a W show. I think this has been quality content.
And Kimmy, I got to give you credit. Like, you are coming up with new things as they go too, and I know just how hard it is to have a normal life and come up with those things. I watched your show.
I've spoken to you. Yeah, I've spoken to you about it in the behind the scenes and stuff. I know Abby, Dee Dee, Sweet Tea, Albert, and I think Ultra. I think I've just started really getting to know you a little bit better now, as another our time zones are swapping over. But I've spoken to you, Psawa. You know pretty much everything that I've done, and the planning for the shows and everything that's gone in. So I'm sure for you to hear that kind of stuff and then to see it not unfold online, you're probably like, well, I'm sure she spoke about this. Why is it not happening? I mean, that bike IRL thing, I will never be able to do that now unless I get a host role. I think, unless you want me to do the bike IRL here. I'll do it on, you know what, we're going to do it on Jester.
I mean,
we're doing it on Jester.
We're doing it on Jester. Let's go.
If we can make it happen, yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's still cold here, but at least it's not, I don't know, I can't remember in your temperature what it is, but in Fahrenheit, it was down to like -10, and I was still like, hey, I might not be able to do it very long or short bursts, but I'll still do it. Like, I was willing to commit at any time. So that's something, you know, at some point we're going to get Ultra spun up on doing some shows. So I wouldn't want that to be like his first one, because it's a lot to handle. But, you know, Ultra's going to start doing some.
We're gonna put Ultra on a tricycle.
Oh my God!
Put him on a
guys. Let's get Ultra on a tricycle for the first membership stream. What do you think? That would
How
be
did
amazing.
we never think of that? What the fuck?
Oh,
on a pink one.
Content brain. Kimmy's content brain all day long.
Kimmy, get out! Get out, Kimmy! Get the fuck out of here! Leave, Kimmy! Leave, Kimmy! You're coming up with too many ideas that the chat's gonna like. Get the fuck out!
One of those, like, the sugar ones, like the big
Yeah.
You're getting love in the chat.
Hold on. We can get Ultra White Albert on a pogo stick.
So Sugar Honey says no unicycle. Sugar Honey, I'm actively looking for one that fits for myself, actually. You called it out. I'm still looking for one. Guys, if you find a unicycle that's good for like a 300-pound dude, please tag me in the Discord with it, or find a way to send it to, send me the link to it, because I'm looking for one, because I actually want to learn it, and you're probably going to watch me hurt myself quite a few times on it on stream. So if you guys find one that's actually rated for a big boy like that, please tag me in the Discord. Right now, we aren't able to do memberships, although I will say this, it's about to lock in where we are going to be considered fully monetized. We have the numbers, it just takes a while, But yeah, if you're already in the Discord membered up somewhere, or once you get membered up, please tag me because I am still looking for one.
Rosie is in the comments, like having a mental breakdown over someone
What's up?
else's pregnancy.
I see that too. I'm trying to track that
What's
along
up,
with everything else too.
Sweetie,
Kimmy,
how are you doing, by the way? Sorry,
She was
Elsa.
about to
Xylee
say
gets
Xylee.
real. Xylee. Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Zay looks like
Good
me
morning,
right now.
Xylee.
I haven't gone to bed yet.
Oh, well then.
I didn't think so.
Good night. Good afternoon.
Have a good sleep.
So is this where you're at now, Kimmy?
No, ma'am.
No,
I'm actually on my lunch, and I've just popped in, and I'm going back to the office in a minute. What's up?
Damn. Nah, I just got finished watching Bus, Miss Sweet Tea. I saw you up there.
Yeah, that was hellish. My
Poor
head's
Sweet
still
Tea.
pounding.
You fucking clocked
Just
her
relax,
though.
girly. You take it easy on yourself.
Oh,
I want to say
Go get a
earlier, Sweet Tea
massage.
never is in controversies, so
do
it's
we
really
know if it's a boy
unfortunate
or a
in this
girl?
position.
oh, Friday I have an ultrasound.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Nice.
I look forward to seeing.
Looking
So
forward
if,
to
it's
it.
a, so if it's a girl, you're gonna name her Xylee. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna name her. You're gonna name her
something different every time.
Rasputia.
I'll I do like.
Rasputia.
I told my family if it turns out to be a boy, I'm gonna call it what's
Rasputin?
it? Rasputin. Until
Rasputin.
it's born, I forgot his name.
Rasputia or Rasputin? W fucking name.
Rasputia.
A cool
But
name.
we love, but the name Xylee is also beautiful.
It's a fun
Right,
name to
Xylee.
call it. Well, it's in your belly.
Dude, if you,
What's up,
I will
Rasputia?
dono $200 if you can name
Maybe
it
an
Rasputin.
online name. Be like, I'm just
How-
gonna call
how
my
you
unborn
doing?
child
Sweetie,
your
don't
name.
name it Rasputin.
Name it Rasputin. That's a
It's my
W
pet
name.
name.
It's
It's my
an
pet
online
name
name.
for
That
it.
is a
Online
cool
name,
name,
you know?
though. I do like it.
Baby
Xylee.
That's a name with a lot of lore, actually. What now?
Xylee, can I ask? I just woke up to this. Why did Josh lose the community manager position?
Yeah, I
Ooh,
have.
I'm so
Because
confused.
we made a really stupid mistake today. That's why.
They called Denmark off, not on stream, but
Oh, well,
technically
thank you
on
for
stream.
telling what we did. So, I mean, and
Give
not
her
let it
a
come out of my
moment.
mouth, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was a little fucked up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she
Everybody,
could say
it was
but
explained on
guess
like
someone
4
else-
different streams today. So
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
But,
what happened.
Please explain, Xylee.
What-
I
what-
wanna hear
my
Xylee.
bad.
Well,
Xylee.
we, basically what it boils down to is we were chasing a story, and yeah, I mean, we made the mistake. We should have messaged Kim first and said, "Hey, listen, do you mind?" Blah blah blah, and we didn't. You know.
Well, also,
Lines were crossed, yeah.
Discord, or he hadn't like came out saying all this crazy shit before you brought him up that you knew of, right?
We were live.
Yeah.
We were live at the same time, so. I did hear though when the little bit that he was on our stream, and he was live at the same time, he put a black screen up and said on Reapers and muted, so like his stream didn't see it.
Okay.
I thought he said he stopped
good
streaming
flag.
when he called you guys.
Well, he-
I thought he said I just finished streaming.
No, I think he muted it and he didn't show it. That's what Nightmare told me, that he did that. And I guess he cut it back on after we left the call or whatever, because obviously we weren't in the call much, because he was just starting to recap everything, and I look up at my third screen and I'm like, oh shit, the stream's down.
Right.
Then yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Okay,
So,
well,
yeah.
don't worry,
So,
Xylee.
Josh-
You and I are in the fuck up box. It's cool.
I don't think you did.
uh,
I don't think you did anything wrong, to be honest. But I get it. Yeah, it's fucked up.
So yeah, Josh lost his mod and his community manager role over it.
There's so many shakeups on every day here. It's so hard to keep
It's the only
track.
good
Because
manager we ever had.
No, Ken. The whole Ken thing surprised me like crazy. Like when that came
Like, this
out.
was a crazy
What happened with
Tuesday. There was
Ken?
like 12 things that happened.
the thing about him talking about potentially leaving to go on the Ken Can't channel that Kim pushed when he got like off of Cafe originally.
Taking Scooter and the other guy.
My goodness.
surprised.
We're jamming multiple topics in here in the last 10 minutes. We're trying to do it. I feel like we could go
So,
another 2 hours with all this. Oh my goodness.
Is that the phone call that was being talked about in the announcement, or is that
Yes,
something completely
that was the phone
okay.
call. So that's what
Okay.
we were looking into, and we were like, you know what? We have a pathway to talk to Denmark. So, and we honestly, we should have messaged Keem, asked him if he would have told us no, not do it. But we didn't. We just went for it.
And I mean, you guys, you're kind of veterans, so you most of the time I feel like the calls that you make are pretty good about it, and sometimes you take a little bit of a risk and
Listen,
it doesn't
here's
pay
the
off.
thing. Here's the perfect thing. Nobody's fucking perfect. Everybody fucks up.
Everyone will end up in the
Clock it, Siley.
the bad
Clock
boy
it.
box.
Yeah,
at some
everybody
point.
fucks up. I've never claimed to be perfect. I never will claim to be perfect.
And
It
it's
is what it
extra hard
is.
in this
Well, I
universe too, because there's so many roles and there's like constantly controversies. And like honestly, I didn't know that he was like Voldemorted. I knew he was like banned because I watched that happen live, where he went up there and was like talking shit about Keem, like I'm big man boss. I'm like Keem isn't my boss, so I can say whatever I want. And then I saw him get banned then, but like I don't think
I should have
No,
known
no.
that he was, and that's where I fucked up, because knowing where he was banned, Josh and I should have had the thought process. Ooh, message Keem first to see if it's okay.
Yeah,
and that's where we messed
honestly,
up.
I wouldn't have assumed that. Like, personally, I wouldn't have assumed that it would have gotten me in trouble.
Especially because it was like the topic.
Yeah.
There was a long-standing topic of the day. Like you're thinking, well, that's the thing I do.
It wasn't just to call him. It was literally chasing a story. But I see where the mess up was. You know what I mean?
All this just kind of brings me back to something that I've heard Billy say, is that like a lot of times in this universe, it's kind of better to just take the risk and then just go with the punishment. Like the reward is a lot of times bigger. I mean, unfortunately, the punishment for this situation was Josh's roles. I think Josh is an excellent community manager, though. He
He's
should not
like
have
one
lost
of the best community managers.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I have not met another person that loves this community as much as Josh.
He was the only good
I
one we
think he
ever
could
had.
earn that. I think he could get that back.
And I'm gonna be dead ass honest, because I love Josh so much. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. I would do anything, almost anything that he would want. Like, what can I do to help him get his role back?
Mud back, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are a great
He's a
team.
good
He
egg.
loves the role. He loves helping people. He loves the community.
He's a good
and
egg.
it breaks my heart that he doesn't have it.
And I see
Maybe
him.
some third party should have like a petition for like who do you want to be the community manager? Do you want Josh or someone else? And
Put a
like
poll in.
who would
I would
sign
vote for Josh 100%.
most?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Put a
I
poll
mean,
in
when
for
it
the last
boils down to it, though, it's up to Keemstar.
Yeah.
So
As with everything.
It's because
there's no use to try and force anything or anything like that. It's up to him. He'll do it if he wants to.
But yeah.
Yup.
I think it's because you're I don't even think it's because he's like banned, because I remember when Jack was making those calls way back when Keem was saying no calls outside the Discord because he wanted it to be safe in case anything would happen.
That was with a phone number, and he was having people from outside of the universe calling him into the show. That's what that was. Something totally different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that being very bad very quickly.
He had it for a month at least, because I called in there first before I came in the Discord.
Well, who do I call now if something happens? Who the fuck is the community manager? Like,
Steak.
Yeah.
Steaky poo.
Wait, is that the only? Is that the only community
That's
manager?
the
right
only
now?
one right now. Yeah, because
Oh,
Ken
wow.
lost his today on live.
Meat Man on top
So-
again.
Well, listen, Xylee,
Wow.
you've been here for a
Wow, I didn't
while,
even think of
right?
that. Thank you for bringing that up, Waydell. Wow.
Great.
I haven't
Y'all got
needed to
2
call
minutes.
Josh, but
It was
I
a pleasure
wanna-
being on
I
here.
thought-
Thank you for being
Thanks
up here,
for
Sweet
having
Tea. I'm
Me too.
just let us know
Bye,
that
guys.
Phantom's good when it comes time. Thank you very much.
I will.
Yeah, and I'll keep an eye out
Phantom's
too.
Okay.
All right,
Lots of
Kimmy, what do you
prayers
want to
for
ask
Phantom.
real quick?
I just wanted to say you've been here for a while. I mean, by a while, I mean like a year already. We all have our fuck ups. It's you say we're not perfect. It is what it is. We learn, we grow, and we move on. You know.
Yeah, I fucked up worse than this. It's okay.
Now,
I've gotten my lickings before.
Waiting for the day. But guys, I gotta get back to work. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming up, Kimmy. We'll still be talking, of course, 100%. Big love to you. You gotta have another show. Thank you, Xylee. Now, guys, I'm gonna switch over real quick. Speaking of sometimes fucking up, and when I say sometimes, it happens a decent amount enough. I think they're gonna try crafting today. From what I saw, I'm just flipping over to the screen right there. Craft fail, total chaos studio. We broke it. Ooh. Maybe this is a way for her to pivot on having a couple fuck ups and try to hit the eject. But I also see, in some of the chats and discussions today that they're saying maybe this is a way to divert it, get a little bit of love, and then have her come back in swinging. You guys are gonna have to tune in and see what they're up to today. There's Cat Lady with a bucket on her head and a glue gun, and Gidgy holding some various yarn and crafts. So who knows? Is it going to be a craft stream? Is it going to be Kick? We got to drop you because of the time. Is it going to be something where they start delving in and get one guide? You never really know. I see they're starting up right now. So guys, we are going to drop you redirect you over. Holy shit! There is a bunch of stuff today. Boom, 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 right after another. We're hoping Phantom just fell asleep because he is the strong man of the universe. So, hey, it happens. Sweet Tea, we're glad to have you up here. Dee Dee, I'm trying to remember. Xylee, thank you for coming up.
Kimmy,
FCheese. It's 4 a.m. You never know what'll happen. Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. I've been trying to keep track of all this in the background. Thank you, guys.
Tonight. We appreciate it. Peace out.
We're dropping you over. Abby, congratulations on Fire. White Owl, congratulations on Local Gold. Congrats. Like I said, we've been here to help push you guys. You guys have been here to support us. There's been times that you've helped save me a little bit of time when I'm running low, and I hope that we pushed you guys upward at the same time.
Yeah. And just one last quick thing to say, any viewers that are watching right now as we end that want a chance at maybe getting the intern, White Owl came up here without a role. Now he has it. He's on gold. Pop up on Jester anytime. We'll pull you up from members waiting. Show everyone what you got. It's a chill place where you can feel out the universe.
100%. Thank you guys today. It's been a crazy panel. I'm learning how to run big ones, so this was another chance today. Go check out Local Rebel. We're dropping you off right now.